Hi, gamers. If you want like dibs on first though, you gotta yell it in chat. But welcome Moth and Randippy. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're having a good day too, little bro, because we didn't talk much today.
Traveler, you've come at a good time.
Wait, this sounds like
I got my iPad today, so I'm happy about that.
That arrived fast.
Yeah, well, you know, because Prime stuff close by. I'm fiddling.
You would have. What's it? With the way that you were talking about it, I thought you would have ordered it like directly from Apple. Give me a sec.
It pertains to
Nope, it was actually cheaper on Amazon.
Forest's inhabitants.
Weird.
But I'm right now I'm like fiddling with setup still because I am trying to get my manga app onto it, which like isn't listed on the store anymore. So that's annoying.
Not long ago, we received word that a section
But
of the
I did
Avidya
try
forest
like
seems to have become
Memoji for a hot minute,
contaminated.
which is the stuff that like the new face tracking tech. Not with my model because I think that needs some setup, but just like with the little open chibi emoji things on there. And it's fun. I can like puff my cheeks and stick out my tongue and stuff.
Right.
contaminated? You mean
Hi, sweet pee pee boo boo.
new withering zone?
I don't know about the specifics, but I hear that strange things are happening to people who cross through that region.
How's everybody doing? I feel like I asked you guys if you had a good Monday, and it's not Monday. I hope you had a good Wednesday.
The Avidya Forest inhabitants won't leave their homes.
Is everyone
so
having a good
easily.
Christmas Eve?
If we allow this contaminated
What did Santa
region to
bring?
expand, the consequences could be unimaginable. That's why I want to ask you to investigate
He
the
brought
situation.
antidepressants.
Even if all you
Hey,
can
yo,
do is
Santa
stop the
based.
contamination from spreading, that will still save many people.
Yeah, happy 4th of July. I am. I'm totally ready for the week to end too. It feels like it should be later in the week, even though I'm still in a really nice phase in work where I'm just like lightly messing with Unreal. And it's like very low stress, low talking to people. I'm mostly just left to my own devices.
I'm desperate for this week to end.
Moth, how are you doing? Are you feeling any better?
Know something. Let's go find him.
This week has felt whack. Yeah.
Are you still pulling like double duty, sweet? Or have they sorted that?
Oh, last time I spoke to her, she said that they found someone to fill in for her other
Oh, good.
position.
Good.
But of course, no compensation for all the other work she did.
Right, of course not. And isn't that the most pee poo poo thing of all?
Isn't that the most late-stage capitalism America thing of all?
The real pee pee was the poo poo we made along the way. Backfill hasn't started yet. I don't know what that means exactly.
Me neither.
Wow.
No.
Two reps.
No.
Is this where you've been, Tainari? That's...
Shh. Keep your voice down.
I switched jobs. Still don't have my weekend off. Gonna get my hours in. Oof.
What do you mean trying to get your hours in?
I mean, I'm not exactly sure either. When I do work orientation kind of started. Ayo. I hope that's going well, Em. The person that's going to take over my own job hasn't started. Oh, okay, so they found someone, but it hasn't gone into effect yet. Then, is what that sounds like. And I feel like we might have each other at it already, Randippy. I can check in a minute. What is your in-game name?
Tainari, everything's spinning. Am I going to die? And tell Suna that I'm
Yeah, okay,
sorry
it's a
for
Randippy.
breaking her toy.
Yeah, I'll check when I'm out of the cutscene.
I didn't tell her because I was scared.
That said,
If
I don't do much in the way of co-op.
If I get a maximum amount of hours I get
Tainari,
weekend off, what does
heard
that
people
mean?
turn into birds after they die. Is that
I
true?
would just take that at face value, but that sounds very dystopian.
Later.
Yes.
What happened?
Okay, okay, enough nonsense.
If
You
you're a
just
real
have a
good
small
wage slave
fever.
this week and work 16
Oh.
hours per day, you get the
You'll be
weekend off.
bouncing off the walls in no
Yeah,
time.
that makes sense, Randippy.
That's what I'm reading it as.
Hi, Poo Poo. I hope you don't cry until morning.
Really? Then can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
It was so useless, though. Well, I mean, isn't that how orientation goes? Like, you
Isn't
gotta
that
learn the
everyone at the
ropes.
start of every job?
No can do.
And also,
You're a
most
big
people
kid now.
forever
Once
anyway,
you
because no one
recover,
knows what they're
go and
doing.
Apologize. Keeping secrets to
True.
yourself won't solve
Bruh,
anything.
today I learned that I know more than my manager, though.
And that's healthcare. I guess healthcare be busy, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty
I was trying to
healthy.
be pyro? What do you mean I'm
How
trying
did
to
you
be
get
pyro?
this sick all of a sudden?
I didn't
What'd I
catch
do?
what I didn't catch. Yeah, what about Pyro?
I don't know.
I just said that,
either.
like, today I
Mom's
learned
been
more than my
telling me
manager.
not to play in the
Or
forest.
not learned. Today I
just wanted to
learned
look
that I know more than my
inside.
manager does.
Hmm.
British. You could say I'm trying to be Tommy in it in that case. Or I'm trying to be Dan and
as
Phil.
a reminder to everybody in chat, let's be kind to our friends across the pond and not do funny British.
It's different from before. After I got out, I started feeling dizzy.
Except the Queen.
Well, royals are their own thing. Over the
Pyro's the only
weekend,
British person I know. Bruh, you sound like one of Sweet Ice's friends when he
As
was
in
like,
cynical?
I've never met a real British person before, and I was like,
So
bruh,
that's how
how?
this whole mess happened.
I assume
Anyway,
Pyro's
Go
cynical.
rest.
Yes.
No running around,
Okay.
Traveler, Paimon.
Not
Alex and I
Pyro
started.
TF2.
Yeah, that's the only other Pyro I know. Alex and I started watching The Prince over the weekend, which is like that funny Family Guy show that is making fun of the royal family. I've been pleasantly surprised that it
How is my
mostly
son?
seems like it's really targeting the royals rather than just generally being like, bruh, funny British.
I gave him
The thing that I put
Let him
in,
rest here
I
for
tried
a
to like
while.
show like some of
I
my
told him that he
favorite
would
bits from
feel
it so
better
far
after
to like
some
my
medicine
flatmate
and
earlier.
rest,
But when I
I
put
always
in
said that to
like
comfort him.
the Prince HBO into YouTube, it came up with a bunch of like
his symptoms were
hour-long
similar fever,
videos of
but
people
something
with
else
titles
is
like
causing them.
"It's the worst
They seem
thing I've
more
ever seen,"
What do
"It's
we do?
offensive," "It's like
Forest Watcher.
blah 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 blah,"
You
"It's
have to
like
help him.
unfunny," and I'm like, surely, like I get that it being centered
memory
around a prince nobody
serves,
knows about, like
a
that
plant
kind of
called
sucks.
the
I think that
Sunty
makes
grass
it
can help
worse.
soothe the mind. A
But
small
like,
number grow in arid
it's not
deserts.
offensive to make
Usually look
jokes
like
about the royal
shriveled weeds,
family.
but
I don't
they're
think they give a
expensive
shit
and
when they
unable
live
to
in a
grow in the
tax
avian
haven
forest's
where the
climate.
entire public
So I
pays
don't
for
have
their
any on
every
hand.
need.
Well, also, even
s-
if they do care, fuck them.
I'll ask the
Go
Also,
find
Sweet,
Kale, have
the
her prepare
guy that
medicinal
we
tools
played
and a set of
Roblox with that
traveling
one
gear for
time,
me.
he was like, "Oh wait, I've never met a real British person
Alright.
online before."
Thank you.
Speaking of games, that jogged my memory. We played Fall Guys too, and that was really
Is that why
fun.
you two are also here?
Yes, though I can only handle so much of it
Is
because
it
it
a
gets
new
stale after
withering
a while.
zone?
Yeah, makes sense.
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, internal conditions, or resultant effects, the only thing
Ooh,
they
stuff.
have in
Ooh,
common is
donut.
that they aren't welcome.
Hey yo,
This
donut.
nuisance made itself home in the Avidya forest.
Yes.
We feel the same way.
I could go for a donut. Actually, I'm kind of full, but still.
All right.
You could go for anything at
Let's
all times, I
contact the
swear.
caravans
Wow,
first and
I'm a
purchase
hungry
some Santi
boy.
grass.
I'm a hungry
Yeah, but
hippo.
you
Also
like,
ask
it,
about the con-
yeah,
there's
but
no
it,
time
like,
to waste. We have to
someone
move
mentions
quick.
food and you're like, "Damn,
Let's go.
I want a food," and I'm like, "Wow, no way."
That I don't know.
Cloud Dude,
For whatever
yes, Cloud Dude.
reason, that's how my brain works. Is I have like a hair trigger. I hear food and then I want food.
Average American consumer.
Well, Claudute's from the ultra rare people. Over there, they do a lot of funny British because
I've noticed because
the Brits don't seem to mind.
in front of my face.
the Brits over there don't
Excuse
mind.
me.
But since
I'd like
you
to purchase
do,
some Vasanti grass.
we're gonna
Do you have any?
keep a lid on that.
The Brits
here.
over there don't mind probably because
sorry,
they're
Mr.
not like if they
Close.
speak up they get
Now
bullied
that's-
even further. That's how it's been in like any other server that I've been in. If you're a Brit and you don't like being made fun of by Americans, if you speak up about it, then you get bullied even further.
Although they're old models,
I don't know. Like maybe, but also some people are more willing to like poke fun at themselves.
That's my IRL best
Caravans
friend.
had to pull together Mora to
Do you know?
avoid those
Oh, I
parts.
didn't close my door all the
Now
way.
that they've been
Raider,
lost, likely
go
come up
away.
short this trip.
Stinky.
Yeah, hang on. I need to close that.
Lumpfowl. You never made that clear to me, Sweet. As far as I was concerned, you just knew him through, thingy.
Yeah, thingy.
Shut up.
My favorite Twitch channel, twitch.tv/thingy.
Shut up.
All the merchants talked it over, and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory.
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, then why not think of a way to get
Culture
them
from
Yeah.
being Mexican and other Mexican. Well, I mean, I sometimes poke fun at
Raising
myself,
prices won't
but
solve
like,
anything.
Mr. Forest
I think it's
Watcher,
different when
not
it's
that
just
we
like
asked
a
around,
constant
and
barrage
apparently we
of
can't keep
like,
waiting out here for the
haha,
goods to
you're
come out.
British.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated.
And like,
I think-
it's not really a race
How
thing
many
because we're
people were
both
there in
white.
total?
Or like we
Were
like
they not affected by the
I'm white and the
contaminated
people
region?
making fun of me are white, but like it's still miserable.
That crook came from the contaminated region.
I think a lot of it has to do with
How many?
volume, and then
There weren't
it
any.
just depends on how you as the individual feel about, like, is this like my joke, or is this a joke that other people can make too?
Even if I tell you, you might.
He's
not
one of the few
believe
folks
me.
I let be involved in my Discord side. Yes, the online
To be
personality.
honest, I'd
So,
rather
did-
not think about
When
it.
you accidentally
guys
use
know each
personality
other?
7 with
Skillful
Friendly
if we
Group
knew
3.
this.
Did you guys know each other before Ultra Rare then?
It came out of nowhere. We were all shocked. By the...
I see.
Oh, but not only that, but you'll become
Enough.
Piss.
Tell me something that's.
maybe one. After our goods were stolen,
Pisscock.
we specifically got someone to assess the situation. If you're interested, you
What?
can go.
All right. We'll go and have a word.
My brain, like, Poopcock loses their mind, but Pisscock is okay. I know it's Peacock, but my brain said Pisscock.
No, see, everyone says peacock and it's fine. Everyone says pisscock and then they lose their mind.
I thought it was
That
Poopcock.
mechanical crab is
Yes, it
tenuous,
is.
might not even
But
be
I'm saying
in
if you say
academia,
pisscock,
and
that's
our
the same
salaries
thing,
even
but
got
people still
slashed.
lose their mind.
Friends through college. Oh, okay, that's neat.
Can't catch me.
After the goods were stolen,
I
there were
bet-
multiple
I feel
incidents
like
nearby caravans and
You were
residents.
maybe wild in college.
It turns out that many others have also. However, the crab only. A caravan carrying
Like, if
large
I
amount of
didn't
ore had an uneventful
have more
trip.
faith in you
The
as a
caravan had
human,
child whose metal
I
toy
would
was
have guessed that
taken.
you would have like been in a sorority.
Whatever the case, that thing is a scourge.
And I say that
She
not
was,
sure that
wasn't
you
she?
weren't.
Think of a way to
I don't
get
know.
rid of
Were
it.
you? Because I feel like I don't think
I'm pretty
you were,
sure.
but maybe you were.
I'm pretty sure she was.
Maybe she was, because Park was a frat boy, so maybe she was a sorority girl.
I heard from the caravanners that
Which
there's been a lot of
that's
robberies
that's
lately,
still
but we
crazy
haven't
lore.
been affected.
That is not average. That is some people.
We
Average
don't normally
American.
see the mechanical crab. It only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs.
You haven't tried capture.
We have, but it's too agile and fast.
Didn't start going out till sophomore year. Well, that's two
What
out
does
of
that
4.
mean in
That's
English?
2 out of 4.
Okay.
Year 2 of college.
However, we did
Which is still
apparently
pretty
lives in
early.
the deepest part of the forest. So instead of immediately moving once its stash grows large enough,
What fucking mechanical crab are they sending me after? I guess that's probably supposed to be one of the
The one from Halo.
the ruin things. No, it's a scarab,
More
bro.
things. Did you make any progress?
You
We learned
called
of
it a
its
crab
behaviors,
throughout our
but
entire
much still
playthrough.
remains
I
to be
know. I
proven.
called it a scarab. You called it a crab.
Assuming normal operational
No, you called it a
status,
crab as well.
if I were in
Not
Sony,
even once.
I'd command it to
You
steal more
did.
valuable
No.
things, but it
You
only goes
did.
after
I've been
mechanical
using proper
components.
names for everything the
You
whole time.
called
and-
it a crab. What do you
No,
mean?
because I use proper names, and then you're like, bro, what that? And then I'm like, you know, that one.
Yes, and then you proceed to call it that,
So you-
and
Do you have
then
any more
then
mechanical
call it that
Yes,
from then
I
on.
still have
No.
a small bag of. Oh.
You're like
Under
scarab, and then I'm
constant
like, what's that?
external
And you're like
condition,
crab, and
here's
then I'm
what we
like,
know
okay,
so
it's a
far.
crab, and then you're like,
It
okay,
has
it's a
a
crab.
I
mechanical
know.
composition
I would have said like the
that lives in
big four-legged thing.
contaminated region.
You
And
did.
if we have
And
Crabs
said
don't even
crab
have
too.
4 legs. Why would I have said
Now,
crab?
capture-
Yeah, they do.
Well,
No, crabs have 8.
chatting like this won't get us
No.
anywhere. We're
Yes.
only wasting time.
No.
You're right.
Actually,
Don't have any other options right now.
I know they have more than
This
4,
bag of
but
samples is
it's not.
all yours,
Maybe it's not 8.
Mr. Forest Watcher. If you
No,
can
it's
get our
4.
goods back, the caravan.
We
No.
don't need anything in return, but I'll be
How's that
keeping
gonna
this
work?
I may have other uses for
2
it
claws
later.
and 2 feet?
We'll also need to borrow a sumpter.
Those are not
Just-
legs.
Our act has to be convincing.
Well, they
if
kind
we
of
want
are.
the crab to fall
No,
for.
they're arms.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
no problem at all.
What?
I'll
I
have
mean,
to
also this is
decline
gonna
that
vary
offer.
by species.
Anyway, we'll use
Nah,
the
all
mechanical
crab is
components
crab.
and sumpter beast to pose as a transiting caravan. Once it appears, capture.
Don't worry, we're
Americans be like, what year of college are you in? Oh, I'm a Gungala Ginga Gunga Gaguga.
Okay. But in fairness, we ask what year you guys are in, and then you're like, this isn't even my final form. This is my third transformation.
No, you ask what year we're in, and we go, oh, second. What do you want about?
No, you guys got forms.
What?
You have forms in school. Isn't that a thing?
I feel like I've explained this concept 700 times and you still don't understand it. Form is just our word for homeroom.
Let's get to it.
Okay.
Definitely capture that criminal
So
crab.
it's the 15 minutes that we have before we start class, just to like get there and get signed in for the day, and that's it.
The Sumter Beast went ahead.
That's
Okay,
just
still.
our word for it.
I feel like last time I brought this up and you said nah, but I swear that at some point I've heard someone say like first form and second form.
Why did it stop?
No, that's periods,
Looks like it's loafing around.
which I'm pretty
So-
sure you guys also use that.
It's hungry.
Or are you call them forms, or you also call them periods?
No, like class 1, class 2, like we have 5 classes per day, but we call them periods.
Okay, yes, we also do that.
Yeah, so then form is just our word for homeroom because homeroom sounds like goo goo gaga.
Would anyone ever call it first form though, just because it's first?
No.
Look strong. Be careful.
I guess this is the crab. Oh, this must... I feel like this is the new skin, though. Like maybe we fight these in the desert. Oh, I had a thought I wanted to circle back to from earlier about, like, I don't know, business and stuff. Well, crab thought everything becomes crab eventually.
I'm thinking about crabs.
I was watching TikToks though about business, like just because, not like on purpose.
Straight.
And they were talking about like drinking culture, and I was like, bruh, that's annoying but true. Like,
Straight.
oh, I know how, because we were talking. I was talking about like being useless at the start, and I was like, well, everybody's useless all the time, which is also true of like executives. Hi, Park. And executives are useless, but they know how to like play the game, which means like going to drinking parties basically. And I'm like, bro, that's cringe.
Just try to
What does
escape
that even
this-
mean?
Hey,
Like, if you want to get promoted and like climb the executive ladder,
so many mechanical parts.
being good at your job doesn't matter. You like go to like happy hour after work and like socialize and like drink with people and stuff. But if you don't drink, you don't get to be in the boys club.
It doesn't seem
I
capable
mean,
of
me
comprehending
though,
complex
like I will
questions.
probably never
Keep an eye
be a I'll probably never be a responsible colleague at work just because
I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts.
I
Stolen
don't go
items
to
must be
the
returned to their-
the like group
You
events
came
that our
from the
work
depths of
does.
the contaminated. If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts.
I'm
as a
so
reward.
responsible, I don't even drink. And yet,
No, actual my manager asked me today, like, are you a responsible colleague? And I was like, nah.
We can't be
And he was like,
certain
well,
yet.
you probably should be because
Okay,
you know
so
more
you
than I
want
do.
the
Because
crab
I
to
was
lead us
like
into
doing
the
half the manager's
contaminated
duties
region?
for him
That's
because he
right.
didn't know how to.
The contaminated region has a large. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless. I've been studying this contaminated
Like there
region
was
recently.
a refund we
I-
needed to do, and he had literally no idea how
Doesn't
to do
have
it.
I gave it some components that it
But
will
since
definitely
I
take back
don't
to the
have permission to do
contaminated region.
refunds, I couldn't
So
give it
long
to
as
the
it doesn't
customer.
attack us, we can simply follow along.
Purely because like I'm not allowed to go down into the
Wait,
office
we'll be
and
back
like
soon.
go grab the refund for them. Like I have to,
I'm not
I
sure,
submit it under
but our
his name, and then
priorities
he
are to
goes and
we
does
should
it, which
return.
technically
But
allows me to
before
do
we
it.
do, we need to set up a few traps.
a cupcake.
Can't have it.
I don't remember it. If you could be a responsible colleague, that would make sense, right? Because you do actually get like paid better or something.
I get paid slightly more, but like it doesn't make sense because you only get paid while you're doing those duties. You only get paid that amount while you're doing those duties. The rest of the time you get paid normal wage.
Okay.
Like, but also like, I mean, I might like it just means that like if a manager's not in store and they desperately need one, then I can come cover for them. But like,
Sure.
it also means that like I can open and close the store while not needing to be under management. So that means that like, if like I could still keep my
These are the
hours, which would be
mechanical
nice.
parts that were stolen. You
Gotcha.
really got
So
the
I might
so
get trained for it at
Don't
some
worry
point.
about the price. They're on the house. How many do you need?
Park and Cupcake, how are you guys doing today?
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here.
No need.
Reward? You mean that bag of
But those
Ow.
parts are very useful. I retrieved
Nope.
the
My shoulder
Oh.
clicks every time I
and
move it.
you
That's
gave
probably
me
not
what I
healthy.
needed in return.
No.
And before we
Oh,
go,
it stopped.
just a
Wait.
reminder, the
Nope, there it
forest
goes again.
has an intricate and biodiverse
Yeah, that's probably not good.
ecosystem.
Noted.
Let's
What about my
return
other
to
one?
the village.
Ooh, ow.
The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner
Alex.
he'll start feeling better.
What?
Why boo-boos?
I haven't moved my arms all day. That's why.
Aw, and Cupcake, you're having emotional boo-boos today, I'm sorry.
Ah, shit, that reminds me I need to message someone from work, because they were having a bit of a time. And I
No.
want to make sure they're okay.
Sweet boy,
No.
taking care of everybody.
No.
Well, it is sweet of you.
No.
Did you guys know that Alex is sweet and nice and people like him?
No, untrue. All
Nah,
those things.
nah. What do you mean all those are true?
No.
You hush up.
No.
All facts about him, see? Him knows.
No. No, untrue.
Be fine, making some soup, then gonna play Genshin. Comfy night? That sounds good. Comfy night is a... maybe not a cure, but like a
Hi there, Traveler
nice-
and Paimon.
poultice for a weary soul.
Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment.
And
Do you
Alex
need me to
is
help grind the
contributing
medicine?
with farts.
I did not.
Farting to help your evening get better. Coming soon to Only Farts.
No need. A precise.
Oh,
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication.
As
to
if
the
farting
child.
wouldn't make your evening better.
Wow.
He gets a little nervous.
I mean,
walking
if
around
you
for too
have
long.
to, clearly
I
it
don't
needs
think
to
he
get
finds
out.
me
You don't
very
want to just
approachable.
bottle that shit up.
I'll go
I'm
prepare the
talking about me
medication.
farting making your evening
Traveler,
better.
give me a hand.
Wow.
Got him.
Thank you, Cupcake. I'm glad that we can help in whatever way. Oh, another
Indeed.
thought I almost lost. Speaking of OnlyFans, which my brain went to merch,
feeling any better?
and then merch to Shoto,
No.
because he's doing merch. You got
Oh,
body
I thought you were
pillow.
going to say something else.
Alex merch coming soon.
No.
Turning him into a marketable plushie.
No,
I
stop.
feel like he's doing a lot better. And his
I did,
temperature is
okay.
returning
That
to
unlocked
normal.
another thing. I'm just having thoughts and losing them like crazy tonight. No,
I'd
not
much-
actually.
No.
Not actually coming soon.
I-
Someday, maybe.
I am nowhere near popular enough for merchandise, especially considering that I've just announced that I'm taking a break from streaming.
So we wanted to
Yeah.
thank you. Can I ask what happened?
I'm watching. I'm like midway through this because I can't make it through a whole movie while I'm watching stuff in bed. I'm midway through like the DC League of Super Pets movie,
It's nothing.
which is a
Have you
very
heard of
mature
traveling
adult
here, I
movie
ask
for
you
me to
to?
be watching.
Wait, is that the one
Um,
with Dwayne?
Yeah,
You said we could watch that.
I don't remember ever bringing that up to you.
I brought it up multiple times.
No, it's superheroes.
like,
what do you
I wa-
mean?
I was like, I want to watch the funny Dwayne Dog movie.
I
Are
do
you
not
both
remember
somewhere
that at all.
Far away?
I'd said multiple times.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I could wait to finish it with you.
Yes.
I apparently missed
we're
that
going to the
announcement. I
contaminated
don't
region.
ever ping people for
Judging by
announcements
its
in my
size,
Discord
we will
server,
likely
but if
have
you're
to
in
stay
there,
overnight.
then I always put like life updates and stuff about content in
I'm
the
leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
announcements channel. I'm just kind of like
Many
burnt
things
out
are
and
right.
tired,
Deal with
and
problems as you
feel like I'm
Right.
only making things worse by continuing to stream content that
We'll
isn't
be all
entertaining.
right.
So I'm gonna be taking
You'll
a short
understand if
break.
You put too much Let's return and find that crab.
But we'll still get him here in the meantime.
My Discord notifications are touch and go. I mean, I don't ping though. That's the thing. I don't ever mention people in my Discord server unless it's for streams and videos. So for life update shit, I just assume that people don't care and just let them find it on their own. What?
People care.
No.
Okay, To be fair on the movie, though, it's not on the list. And also it's superheroes.
These nuts aren't on the list.
But
Also, superheroes, we watch Megamind headass.
yeah, but that's like
Funny.
funny and not
technically
like
funny.
actual DC or Marvel.
But like Dwayne the Dog Johnson.
Okay. I mean, can I say the funny, which is, I guess, maybe a very minor spoiler, or should I not?
Yeah. I don't care.
Okay, there's an adorable kitty who is like
It should be.
evil, and it's
Where's the
but like not in like a like mwahaha way, but in like he just sounds like he's a cheery, cute little guy, but he's like, "I'll see you in heck," and like prepare to die as he like fires a missile or something, and wow, was it adorable, and wow, was it a you?
Did it secretly scuttle
Okay,
away?
and how is that a problem?
The traps weren't.
It's no
triggered,
problem. I was just like, oh my god,
so it
it's
should
adorable.
still
Now I want
be
like,
here. Odd.
I don't know, actual kitten Alex.
What do you mean? By that, you mean you want to see home videos of me as a kid?
Well, separately, yes. Like I don't know what I
We
want
rented
exactly.
only here
Maybe
until we
like
return.
a redeem where your avatar like turns into a kitten.
As such, I'll hold up my
For
end and give
that,
you
I
another
feel like I'd
mechanical
have to
part.
like have
Keep it
an
safe.
avatar switch where it turns him
Glad
into
you're
like a chibi
satisfied.
model almost.
If you want more mechanical parts,
That would be
Because I don't
cute
really
too,
know
but
how else.
I mean like
Thank you.
actual literal baby child cat, not cat boy.
I want to see what happened there.
Like
I don't
like,
even know how the fuck I would do that.
Well, you'd have another avatar.
I don't think I want to be like an actual cat though.
Well, not forever, for like 10 minutes. Like someone fucking zaps you with like a kitty cat ray.
No, I
This is
like
the
I
contaminated
wouldn't
region
even.
that
I'm
everyone's been
good.
talking
You know.
about.
I don't
Like,
expect you to
that
do
was
this.
a redeem at
Looks
one point.
different from normal.
Well, the voice, right?
It's like
No,
really
like there was a redeem for making me tiny at one point.
suffocating.
It'd be cute if you had a little Grem, like Mo and Cass.
Do you feel unwell at all?
A what?
Good.
A
It's as I
gremlin.
predicted. Elemental power
do you mean a
confers a degree
gremlin?
of resistance
Like, you know
against
Mo and
the
Cass's
contaminated
avatars,
region's
like the little
influence.
tiny baby
Yeah.
ones with like the little button eyes.
Oh, I don't like those
How do
though.
you
I feel
know?
like
I
they're
haven't entered the contaminated
boring.
region
Honestly,
for a
no
thorough
offense. I just
investigation,
feel like they're really
but I've
boring.
conducted quite my
Well,
observations
not
during our time
not
here
forever.
all but
It like all of this
confirmed
is in my mind
hypothesis.
funny as like a
Look at these
redeem that we can
flowers.
inflict upon
How are
you.
they different from normal?
Yeah, but like I don't know. I like there's
This flower
plans I have,
species
but
is
nothing like
formally-
that.
they're
Like
sensitive to
I
ley lines and
yeah.
emit
there's
varying
only so
amounts of
far that I
light.
want to
From
go,
the
and
looks
those
of
are just
things,
things that
You're
I
saying the
personally don't find very
can't
entertaining, and so I'm
confirm
not
that.
going
Let's
to
take another
implement
look
them.
around and
I would consider somehow rigging that up on my end eventually. So people in here
Big
can
enough
be
food
like,
to feed like 5 people. Oops, I've done that before and just thrown away half of it, which sucks.
You know,
well,
I haven't
hopefully,
seen
okay,
any
you can like
animals this entire
save it, freeze it,
time.
whatever.
The birds used to chirp really.
this contaminated region.
Like,
currently
okay,
appears
another
to be
one that
critical
would be
effluxes
great.
of ley line energy,
The recent conversations
which is
would be like,
probably the root cause
you know,
of
like in
patient's
chat, like
cognitive
command marketable
disturbances.
plushie, and it turns you into a marketable plushie.
Well, no, see, I would do that if
Some
I had a
animals
plushie on the
have
way.
keen
Like, if
awareness.
it was,
They
like,
sensed
ready
something
and about to be
abnormal in
set to
this
go into
area of
production
threat.
and be ready for sale,
Like how
Mhm.
I would,
plants
like,
have
use
preferred
that
growth
as an announcement
conditions,
or
we
something.
Yeah,
I'd be
I
like,
mean, that sounds like great
I'd be like,
on-stream
no,
marketing.
don't turn me.
environment.
Yeah, like, no, don't turn me into a marketable
Climate,
plushie.
temperature, humidity,
Hey guys,
Right.
guess what? You can buy me.
intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed
What?
How much do you
conditions,
call
they
us?
reach a sort of this equilibrium is
Fuck
broken
knows.
when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing
It's not
people's
like I'm gonna
bodies
know
to
that
react
years in
abnormally.
I'll
advance.
have to figure out how much dollars to fuck nose is.
If normal fluctuations
Undetermined
in
amount of
temperature
dollars to
occur,
undetermined amount
then
of
our
fuck knows.
bodies automatically adjust. However, the average
Then why are we?
I'm not sure why you are, but
I assume
Ian
you
and
know
are
what I
fine
mean by
because,
fuck
of
knows.
course, it's not a good idea to spend too much
No,
time
I
in
thought you
areas
just
with
actually meant
concentrated ley line
fuck
energy.
nose.
The only one.
Oh.
That's about it for the
No, okay,
investigation.
that must be a Yorkshire thing. Fuck knows just means,
me.
I have no fucking idea.
Right, yes, no, that's what I thought you meant.
Environment.
You said fuck knows.
No
But
wind.
that's why I asked if you know what it meant,
Target
and you said, like, nah, I thought you meant fuck knows, and I read that as, no, I thought you meant fuck my nose.
No, I don't know. The fact that you asked, I thought you meant like something more than the first thing. So, but no, I guess I do know what you mean.
Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification.
I mean,
device
yeah, you
that
use
I
that in like
built.
conversation
It
all the
can
time.
absorb excess
So
ley line energy
surely
and
if I
temporarily
hadn't-
stabilize an area.
known, I would have picked it up.
What a neat thing!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work.
No.
Unfortunately, once this
What?
contamination is
I said
present,
no.
it isn't something that a
Wow.
few purification devices
That
can
would be a fun
fix.
redeem too if I ever get around to putting like U noises into redeems.
The purification devices have
Like
their
we
limits.
redeem Neo and then like a
At
graphic of
best,
you
they
like
can only
flies from
prevent
left to right
contaminated
across the
regions
screen
from expanding temporarily.
with like Doppler
Uh,
effect so that it like works for headphone users.
If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination
You mean
from
like,
the ley line
meow.
effluents, we'll need to
Well,
take-
your box doesn't go on the whole screen, so not. But yeah, kind of like that.
That's right.
Adorable.
What?
Adorable.
What?
You're a funny lad.
Crab is acting a little
No.
strange.
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has
I'm
stabilized,
realizing I
the
missed an
monsters that
opportunity
had
for a
left are
funny
starting to
earlier.
return.
When you said that you're like taking a break, I should have been like, yeah, we did a business acquisition. I know how exclusive streaming rights to Alex.
Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
I feel like you've said that before. Like, d- LUG Industries owns like 50% of my channel or something.
Solidify.
Oh, LUJ, not LUG. Level up Go.
Yeah, that's Go and my chip name.
Were you watching Go's stream earlier?
Not today. I was in his yesterday for a bit. For the for the straightening.
Let's hurry and keep up.
Because I saw him go live, and I checked in during my break at work, and I was just looking for you in chat.
Wow.
Well, since I was on mobile, I couldn't like check the viewer list.
Yeah. No, I was trying to get stuff done today so that I could like fiddle with my iPad in the afternoon when it showed up.
Everyone on me.
Though it didn't show up until like
Want some of this?
right at the end of the day. Also, my screen protector has like a bubble in it, and I'm annoyed, and I probably just have to get a new one. Because it's like on the edge.
Like there's a bubble in it.
Like, you know, screen protector bubbles.
Oh, well, you know that you can just smooth those out.
Please
No,
spare me.
because this one's right on the edge, and it like won't stay gone. So I think that either it came a bit wonked, or Dad wonked it up a bit when he was putting it on.
Hey, are you okay?
I have him do that because I'm shit, and he has good dexterity.
These injuries are superficial.
It was cheap at least, so I'm not out much.
How are you? What?
I'm not good at doing screen protectors.
But like how?
Because I'm not.
Don't worry.
Bruh, how can you? How like? What do you not have like good fine motor control?
Apparently not.
Then how do you get anything done? How can you call yourself an artist if you don't have fine motor control? You'd actually only be able to draw stick figures.
I'm not a very good artist, so there you go.
Bruh.
I remember he made a joke about being dead to a coworker, and he laughed. I was scared because it was a slip of the tongue. Oh, yeah. I don't
I mean,
really
I
mind that
don't-
much, but sometimes I say fuck at work, and I'm like, oops.
I mean, they might have just like done the thing I do, where like
It has to be.
if I don't,
Do you
if
know
I haven't fully
what's inside the
processed
forest?
something that someone said, I'll just be like,
just can't.
yeah, or I'll do like a polite laugh
I gotta
and
get out of
not
here.
like understand. Like then they'll look at me and I'll be like, oh, I didn't
wonder the
understand what you were
academic-
saying.
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village.
I tend to just do like the polite laugh to try and like get people to stop talking to me, because then
At
hopefully
that
they
point,
don't
someone
see
will
any
bring him to
malintent.
Kale for help.
Well.
So you think you did it?
It's so hard.
All right. Regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time.
Wow. Bottoms and Daddy Alex.
You what?
Hi, Poof. How's it going?
That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it?
You had a date night, right? How was date night?
Guess not.
Is this with
Well,
boyfriend?
make sure to hang on to it.
Wait, what?
What was going through your owner's
Last I
mind
heard,
when
Ploof was
he
dating
made you, I
someone.
wonder? You're
Oh.
like a giant
I'm assuming that's still true.
mechanical crab on the outside, and also, how do you feel about that?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it
But
possesses
that's good that it was
limited
cute.
understanding only to help others to get parts. It's getting late, so let's set up camp for the night.
Go ahead on a lot for my outfit,
We'll
and he was
explore further
jealous.
tomorrow, after a
Well,
night's
now I'm
rest.
curious what the outfit was.
Same.
Like, were you just dripping, or
Hey,
were you like
over here.
fucking half naked,
Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up.
or both? Because if you were half naked, you were probably also dripping.
Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh, any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing rainforests are very wet. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide.
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting that much.
A very cursed thing today with
That's right.
Tarnari
You can
and
use the bushes
Sino.
to start a fire in
I
the
guess
wilderness.
Sino's animal ears aren't actual. They're just like part of his helmet. But then Tainari just like removed his hair like a helmet. That was...
What does cropped mean?
I don't know what that means either. Overalls and heels. So that's an interesting look. Oh, okay.
Crop
So
top? Is it really that hard to say crop top that you had to shorten it to cropped?
well, that might just be hip youth lingo that we don't know.
Their piths are relatively dry and can be
I
readily set
Ploof's
aflame.
older than me, boomer.
The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler,
Yeah, that does sound cute though.
Ploof, question. Where do you get crop tops for men? Because I can't find them anywhere. Or do you just have to cope and buy women's ones?
Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants, and Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground.
Those were probably deadly
Online?
butterflies.
How
Their
specific?
camouflage is my guess is that they
I've
missed
looked
He
on
really-
Amazon
when
and
you
it just
flew
comes
over,
up with
so they
crop
fled.
tops for women. I'm
Little
fucked.
did they know that you were more scared than they were.
There you go. Shane.
Sheen. Oh, my sister's
Shane,
talked about
Shane.
that place.
I don't know.
Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food.
How much money am I about to
Oh,
lose?
you found some already.
Well, I mean, you can still shop around, you know. Loof is fairly well off, so he might buy fancier clothing.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time.
Oh, fuck off. Why is there so many
That task
pop-up
wasn't important
notifications on this
enough.
website?
If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
Fuck off. They don't stop.
Sad.
Chest is slightly big, so it was semi-tight. Loof, you getting swole?
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something.
What's a sweatshirt
I'm
again?
off to prepare dinner. I'll keep shifts on lookout
a
duty
jumper.
tonight. You two can sleep
Okay,
first.
this is
I'll
.co.uk
wing it, but
and they're calling them
yes, even though
sweatshirts.
most
Thank you.
animals fled because of the
Usually with the
ley
hood.
lines,
I
we
don't
can't
know.
completely let
Jumpers
down
can
our guard.
just have not hoods, right?
Well, it's a hoodie if it's got a hood. It's a jumper if it's not got a hood.
For us, hoodie and sweatshirt are more interchangeable.
It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come
Ma-
crawling
like,
into the tent.
The difference in my mind would be like hoodie is maybe a little bit on the like lighter, thinner side, and a sweatshirt is a little bit heavier.
Wait,
Also,
I'm just noticing
doesn't-
something.
Sweatshirt doesn't have to have a hood, but it usually does.
Ploof, there is not a single
good
man
night.
on this website.
too
What are you
good, though.
talking about?
Naturally have a Dorito figure.
Paimon's getting sleepy.
Sweatshirt is
Oh,
knit with fuzzy
men's.
brush
Because of the
fleece
ley
inside.
lines?
That's very particular, Mom, and I don't know that I would worry about any of that for using the term.
It's been a
The
while
knit
since we
fabric.
camped
What
outside
the?
like
What does
baby
any?
boo.
What do you mean knit
This is
fabric?
like when we just started
She's saying, like,
together.
the make of it matters, and I'm saying not necessarily.
Go to the men's section. Yeah, I figured, but like this website is designed like it's made for iPhones.
It probably is.
This is miserable to navigate on a on a computer.
You're awake earlier than I expected.
Sweater vests. Fuck is that?
Hi, Daddy. We're clothes shopping for boy.
That's good.
Oh, this
I was worried that you two
what
wouldn't
I'm.
be able to sleep,
Oh,
so I
there is so many
specially used
pop-ups.
2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry. They're made from all natural
What in the
ingredients.
fuck
They
is
have a
this?
light
This is
fragrance
actually the
and
worst
aren't
thing I've
harmful
ever
to the
seen in my
body.
life.
We're doing good. Alex is upset about UX, which is usually my thing.
Speaking of which,
UX?
have you seen the crab?
Like, well, I guess it could also be UI, but like UI,
I was gonna
UX
say
design.
It was scampering around over there.
UI
just
user
now, but I
interface,
don't
UX
know where it
user
went.
X. I don't know xylophone. I don't know any other words that
Experience.
begin with X. That should be UE. What brainlet decided to put an X there? It's like people that call it Xmas instead of Christmas. English.
Gender void dino nugs. I assume that's you, Jess.
Collection Swag City. Oh boy.
So you can tell. My
Oh.
suspicion is less towards
Oh
the crab,
my
and a
God.
landline effluence of this magnitude occurred without any
It's like
warning.
they're wearing
So
grandma
we'll probably
like grandma
disrupt it
curtains.
until we fully understand the situation. Take
That is
extra
like actually
caution.
just my grandma's
The
sofa,
academia
but
has
like on a
banned
t-shirt.
mechanical life form research
Bro,
for
I love
years,
wearing a nice
so
grandma
the
curtain.
origin of these creatures
Same.
is very suspect.
Really accentuates my ass.
Topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors, they proposed an intriguing idea. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, in their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms,
How are you
zealous
doing, Cal?
researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals.
Yeah, Ploof, I don't know what you're
Ions.
talking about. There are no crop tops
The
on this
researchers
website in the men's
became
category.
even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe this. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but it's just my ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert.
Mom, you can't call him
coexisted
daddy.
together and supported one another. The blood of my people were born
can do
from
what she
this
wants.
symbiotic relationship.
Do
So
what
to
you want because a
me,
pirate is free.
All life is important.
I don't think she's the
To
pirate though.
understand life, life is not an expendable
Well,
commodity,
she could
and
be.
knowledge should not be wielded like a
Region
scepter.
locks, maybe.
These are the points of contention I have.
Maybe
with some
this is the
researchers,
thing.
I'm on
and why I left
.co.uk,
the
so
academia.
Yeah, maybe Mom can also see him. Maybe the UK, like, now not Lizzie anymore, but who the fuck's her kid, Charles? Maybe the monarchy is just saying no crop tops for twinks.
well, the problem is, anytime I try to go to Sheen.com, it
By placing
automatically
yourself
redirects
above
me to
other life
.co.uk.
forms, what kind
Can you
of
manually
results
do,
do you
like-
expect to get from researching pure life
Well,
with
I don't know. We don't even
impure
have
intentions?
.en. It would just be like .com/en-us maybe.
Well, no, that's the
Really?
problem, is I type in .com and then hit enter, and it just automatically corrects it to .co.uk and sends me to the UK website because it can see my
Cough?
region.
Did
I
you prepare
mean,
this
if
for
you, I
us?
could look at this
I'll
later
try
with
the
you.
ENUS, but it's... No, if I try and do ENUS,
Alright.
it just sends me to
Seeing
the
that
UK
you're
site
not
and says
planning on
couldn't be
using
found.
it, many of your
Surely,
own
if
parts are
nothing
greatly
else,
degraded,
Whether
and
like while
running
you're
on
here or
power.
ahead of time, if you wanted, we could get some for you. So we can surely work some out.
I mean,
Alright.
it literally will
yourself.
not let me navigate to the
The
US
night
site.
watch is yours.
Just put
Stay
in a
safe.
search for men's crop tops in Sheen. Yeah, I do, and it gives me the women's because I'm on the British website, which apparently doesn't have men's crop tops.
I think we're uncovering a big conspiracy. The Brits aren't letting their boys have crop tops.
I want to put men's crop tops into Google.
They're forcibly unfeminizing our boys.
Sorry.
Factual though.
Paimon slept through the entire night. Really? You're not mad?
We can make them too. Well, I assume he'd probably rather buy them so that they don't just fall
Holy
apart.
shit. Actual though?
Sorry.
Actual
morning,
though?
traveler.
Okay,
I'm
no.
on.
This is... Every link that I click on just sends me to
Question?
like...
Do you feel off at all? Me too.
Oh, bruh.
Farther
Okay,
in we
actually.
go, the closer we get to
I
the
type
source
into
of the
Google,
lake.
Is there something
men's
we
crop
can
tops,
Extinguish our fires so we
Sheen.co.uk,
don't- also,
men's
retrieve the
crop
pest
top.
repellent
Click
devices
link.
from
No items matched.
All right. Let's
So it's lying to me. That's the only logical conclusion.
They've hidden them. They're keeping them all in the basement of Buckingham Palace. Along with
All
any
right.
twinks they've
It's
captured.
about time to head out. As we go further in, the effects of the ley lines will also increase. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until...
Yeah, no, Ploof, I believe you, but like, they literally just do not show up on the UK version of the website.
It's so weird.
As
Like,
thought,
I open it,
closer
and
we
it
get to
just
the
says,
contamination source,
no items matched,
the more
please try with other
mechanical
options.
monsters that appear.
Even though in the Google search results, it has their website as a fucking advert.
Teamwork is strength.
Advance! Rally!
Low-key homophobic? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
UK high-key homophobic, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, so are we, but like,
Yes, but like, I don't know.
hiding the tops.
Sheffield is a fantastic city in that it's very multicultural and accepting, but I live like not far from Barnsley, which is known to be pretty much the most racist town in the UK. It's also known to be the most incestuous, so that's fun.
I mean, in my experience, those things tend to go hand in hand.
Yes. The fuck is this?
Upon closer inspection,
I picked that flower already.
plants here are really different. Ley line energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been
Okay,
looking
but for your
for.
white crop top with an open back, kind of cute. I mean,
Ready yourselves. We're
I
going.
would prefer black crop top with an open front.
Well, I think that the contrast with skin colors can be really nice.
Yes, I agree, but I
Like,
also just think that anyone looks better wearing black, honestly.
Whatever that clan is in House of the Dragon, that has the fleet and has like darker skinned people, and they have like the white hair.
Looks like
I think
there's
that
no
looks
way to
like
sneak by.
rad as fuck.
Let's take care of them quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I think that like the contrast in that sense is nice, but I also just think that anyone looks better wearing black. So,
The boy
I'm
be
biased
having
in
his
that sense.
preferences.
I do.
One with the forest.
Yeah, here's another problem. If I go on Amazon and search for
Let's
men's
nip
crop
that in the
tops, it just
bud.
comes up with tank tops. Or like kink wear. So,
My nipples are dark, so it would show through the white. Well, you're the one who said white though, right? So you're trying to show your nips off is what you're telling me. Which could explain some of the hitting. They want the plipples.
if I can't even find men's crop tops on Amazon, where am I gonna find them?
We can just get some for you here. We have men's crop tops in America. I don't know why
But,
you
like,
guys don't
why
get
can't we
them.
have them here? Like, why
I don't
can't I
know.
have them?
It's really stupid.
Ley line energy is spilling out from here. This device.
Oh my
it's
god, okay.
extracting energy from the ley
Wait, what
lines
was this?
without end.
Oh, fucking Tenari sounds like Sonic.
What the shit? Wait, no.
Who in the
Okay,
world
I
would do this
found-
without considering the
found
consequences? The
a
ley lines
hidden
won't be able
link
to repair themselves if their
to a
flow is
Shein
perpetually
listing
disrupted like this.
through Google Shopping, and now I can see them.
Hey, you found the secret men's crop tops. Let's go.
Okay, but I don't want a sleeveless one.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line energy, which may cause irreversible
Like,
damage
I had
to
to
your
go
body.
on, like, Google
Take time on and
results,
get out of here.
shopping,
I'll see
and
if I
then
can find a
Shein
way to
shows
turn
up,
this thing
and
off.
now I can see it.
You're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying. We can't leave you here by yourself.
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit here, then there
Oh,
must
that's
be a trapdoor
photoshopped to
somewhere.
fuck. I like the mesh and see-through shirts.
Hmm.
Not a fan, honestly. I don't know. I kind of like. I kind of like it when the best bits are covered up.
You are mesh curious, though.
What do you mean mesh curious?
You've mentioned being mesh curious.
When?
when we've talked about Hot Topic and emoifying you and stuff, we've talked
No,
about
no, no,
mesh.
no. I've mentioned I don't want to wear it because I know what it's like to wear, like, swimming trunks that have mesh on the inside, and God, it feels like sandpaper on my dick hole. So, no thanks.
Well, I'm not talking about mesh underwear. I'm just talking about, like, in general. I thought you had some interest, but maybe not.
No, I like, the whole conversation with that is no. Like, I do not. Like, I would love a cropped jumper. I would love a cropped hoodie. Yeah. A thick one too? Yes. But, like, how do... Because the problem is, I can't search for any of this stuff on this website. If I want to be able to actually find it, I have to go off of, like, the results that it gives me.
A cropped hoodie for keeping your tits warm and your midriff cold.
It'll only show
Yes.
up if you step on it.
Be careful. And watch your
Listen,
step.
it allows the draft to, like, go up between...
Someone's here. Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now.
Best feeling.
Why aren't you saying anything?
This guy
Are you
fucking
ashamed?
didn't pay that online.
His
Plugged
body
in
is
with the
cold.
VR goggles.
Holy shit. I don't
It's
even care about the
emaciated,
t-shirt. That model's
and
just
his
got a nice
eyes are
chest.
sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. Almost forgot about you. Here, this is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository
Oh,
of
that's why I
research
can't
documents
find
if we
it.
keep going.
Okay.
The file room will definitely give us some clues. So let's go take...
Time to be like Charlotte and filter some files.
Okay, I found it. You have to put in a really specific search term in order to find them for
This
some
place
reason.
is a natural hiding spot with how hidden
And
it
what is that term?
If you type in men's crop top, nothing comes up. But if
There
you
are
type
a
in
lot of lab
men
notes, but it would
crop
take
top,
way too
then
long
it
to
shows
read through
up.
them all. I found a tape recording of
Okay,
these
so
for
this site
experiment.
just has a
Based on its
bad
serial number.
programmer then.
It's from 2 years
Yes.
ago.
Tape recording?
Yes, the Spontamog created a device that
Also, there is
visually records
an
experiments
endless
and
number
consolidates
of
the
shirts that
final
I feel like I
production
need
into
to
a
send to
tape.
Calcitran.
Endless what?
Endless number of shirts that I feel like I need to send to Calcitran.
What, just top stuff?
I mean, one that says daddy, one that says the bear.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting the vibe.
However, these devices are expensive to make and are...
Come on, let's...
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Goes in there. Okay.
You mentioned the
this should do it.
Sponta mod a couple times. I don't know what the fuck that is. I haven't heard that term until this quest.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home.
Can I not? I can't fucking skip this.
I,
Goddamn.
Abatsui, will unleash my talents here and
Okay,
amaze those
Ploof, no
ancient
offense, the
fossils
selection
of
on this
academia.
website sucks. Just because, like, there is a lot
Oh,
less on the
you're
UK
also
site than
quite
there is on the
happy.
American site.
Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine.
No, he's a cat, Bloof.
Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the academia had banned.
Am I
I hope
wrong?
everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a
Adorable.
boring machine, but a
No.
truly living being.
I'm gonna try something dumb and see if it works.
There you go.
It's fine.
That's
You
the
will
proper way he
understand.
likes to be addressed.
One day,
Wow.
you will understand me.
Also, I believe I may have found the glitch in the Matrix.
Karkata is the mechanical...
Go on.
On
plant,
Amazon,
right?
if you type in men crop top, nothing comes up. But if you add gay to the end of it,
Researcher named Abatsui said he wanted to prove something
Crop top
to the
for
academia?
bottoms.
I remember now.
you are so
I had a
rude.
junior researcher named Abatui.
Hey,
thing
I'm
is,
just I'm just
Expelled from the academia
suggesting
for researching
terms.
mechanical life forms.
the thing is, none
You're
of
a
these
researcher.
titles even have the word gay
Yeah?
in them.
What's wrong?
It just
Nothing.
comes up
I
anyways.
was just wondering.
He is, but academic progression isn't
Yeah, it's
tied
like
to age.
Pornhub. You gotta go
I
to the gay
finished my
side.
studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Amazon.co.uk/gay/bottom.
Of course, age can be an
I wonder what
issue.
would happen if I went to the
For a while, people always dragged me into
Amazon.co.uk/gay.
pictures. I felt like some kind of
Probably
animal on
nothing.
display.
Let's
that
find out.
isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Yep.
That would be really funny if sites just started adopting that.
Pipes continue further.
Like you can do
Let's head.
/gay and it just like puts a rainbow somewhere and like doesn't change anything else.
Like typing awesome on YouTube does the same thing.
Or like it puts a rainbow and then on the homepage it like changes some text or something to be like Yas Queen or something.
That's
Nah,
quite the
I would
time
vastly
gap.
prefer it if you
I
could just
wonder
go
what
to
happened
like
in between.
Amazon and type in /gay on the end of it, and then it's like,
It's
we
rare
know
that
what you want, and then it
malfunctioned
just
because of an
recommends like
operational
popular
error.
products among gays.
Seems that making
I
coffee
feel like
is
it already
somewhat
does quite a bit of
difficult
that for you.
for you. Or is there an issue with my set
No, it just
parameters?
recommends me women's clothing.
Close enough.
Far from it. What you want about?
All right, there you go.
I mean,
Water entered the Keela and
They're
caused it to
not
short
wrong,
circuit,
though.
So it couldn't receive
I don't
signals from
own
the
any
ganglion.
women's clothing.
Look at
but
me,
you
talking
want
to
to.
you like this.
No,
You
I
can't
don't.
understand me anyway, can
Maid
you?
dress.
That's
It's
not
fine.
women's clothing anymore.
I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now.
Well, then they're not
Moving
suggesting you
around.
women's clothing when they
Everything
suggest
in
you that.
working order?
No, they're like
Be
suggesting me
more careful
lingerie.
next time. We're tight on money
For
right now, so we
women
don't have a lot
or
of parts
gay
or power
boys.
to spare.
For women, I don't have
I'm
tits
glad.
or a vagina.
Carcotta, did you know? Yesterday,
but-
I dreamed that you could talk.
Okay.
What?
I feel like some of the things they recommended have been
Aren't a
very,
bunch of the
very
academia always
accurate,
saying things
whether or
like,
not they're women's
"Mechanical
clothing.
intelligence is just
What
an extension of
are you on about?
statistics." They
Well, I
were
don't
blown
wanna
away when
fucking
they
blast
saw
you
us
in
talking to
4K.
each other.
Well, you can.
Panties.
Too bad it was just a dream.
What do you mean?
Forget holding a conversation with
For
me.
women or
You're
bottoms.
so simple that you
I
probably
don't
wouldn't even
like
notice
them.
If I died. Never mind.
How are you supposed to
I
fit
should
it in
probably
there?
Be worrying about next month's power.
To put it simply.
You just gotta get panties that
After
are big
Abatsui
or
left
stretchy
the
enough.
academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought
I would
he was
rather
so
just
despondent
wear
that he
things
gave
that
up
are
on
comfortable,
researching
thank you
mechanical
very
life
much.
forms.
Wow.
Instead, he'd
What?
hold up here and continue.
Or
his
I don't know, or you
experiments.
just get
Credit
crotchless
doesn't
panties.
feel like he's a bad
The
person.
guys buy women's
He
clothes here all the
even
time.
changed
Yeah,
out Carcotta's
I know,
broken
because
parts.
you guys didn't have skinny jeans until like 2009.
And by then it was 2008.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just wanted to make that pun.
Following the serial numbers,
It's not even a
the
pun.
next
That's
recording
Because it's
bad
after
joke.
2008, so it's
the writing
2000
is
and late.
sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed.
We were 2000 and late to the party.
There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. Doesn't seem like Abatsui put it there.
Maybe Carcotta helped him with
I'm
something?
imagining that isn't you searching crop
It's
tops
hard
on
to
Amazon. That's
say.
you like
These are
angrily
the last two tape
DMing me for
recordings.
making dad
Let's
jokes.
watch them.
No, that's me finding out when that song released so that I can figure out if you're correct or not.
And
It was released in 2009.
let's
Sorry,
go. My joke is
I
exactly
was
correct.
just thinking about something. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you
What fantasy am I living?
instincts.
Buying
When you're
Alex
low on
women's clothing?
power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command.
Mom said I'm living a
Proactively
fantasy, and I'm
recharge
like,
and
what
replace your
one?
parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the third generation ley line extractor.
Fired
The
kitty.
ley lines will serve as our
Yeah.
power source from now on.
We'll probably have a
Conducting
shorter stream
research on
tonight because
mechanical
I'm
life
just
forms
like
requires a large
doing
amount of
quests
power.
and nothing else.
Even if I scrimped and saved, the more
And I'm
I
just
have
looking at
wouldn't last for
clothes.
long. I'm also
Except
getting
not
tired,
really. I'm just
Carcotta.
kind of at this point. I'm just looking at the
I don't
models.
know what's driving me to continue with
I'm
this
shocked.
research anymore.
What do you mean
They
you're
say
shocked?
that even if it
I know,
simulates the
sarcasm.
Looking at
operation of living creatures'
boys,
organs,
imagine.
a machine is
Listen,
still an
like
ice
like
cold
they
tool.
they
I
just
want to
pick
prove
models
them
with like
wrong.
arms I want to
I
lick.
want to turn you into a
What else
living,
can I say?
breathing, and talking being.
A nice
I'm
armsicle
not
on a hot
talking
day.
about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for
Honestly,
language, emotion, and movement. I've been
that
working
would
my
help.
absolute
I don't know that
hardest
it'll
to
cool you
augment
off,
and
but it
refine
probably
your
would help.
functionalities.
Yeah.
I've never seen
Well,
an effective
in some ways,
response.
and in other ways, you'd probably
You are
get
my
even
finest
hotter because you'd
success.
get hot and bothered.
But even you can't understand.
Listen, all the
All you
heat
can do
will
is
expel
execute
from my
limited
penis.
responses based
No,
on
it'll
preset
go there and stay
commands
there.
or keywords.
No.
Karkata,
Well, yeah, yeah, exactly.
I
It'll
wish you
expel
could
from
speak
it
to
though
me.
because convection.
even just once.
I did physics.
What is? I don't even know how convection works.
What do you mean how convection works?
Yes.
I don't know how it
You
works.
cannot understand me. It is what it is.
Heat rises.
In a few days, I'll sell the
So
failed
what? It's
airline
gonna go down
extractor
your
for some
penis and
more
then up out the
continue
tip?
my experiments.
No, like cold air comes in from below my balls and then like cools off my dick as the heat from it rises.
Okay. So then it's not going to your dick; it's going somewhere else.
If I place another two
Well,
control
the heat
modules
from my
here,
blood is going into my penis, then it's convectioning into the
of
air.
course my heart decides to act up now.
Okay, so then yes, I was right that it's
Why
coming
did I
out
cut
of your penis.
medication from our expenses?
Wow, that's so cool.
Karkata,
I don't think it is though.
come help me. Strange.
What do you mean? Oh, I found a crop top that says
I have to
himbo.
shut down the extractor.
What is your preferred him term? Himbim?
Himbim, because
Shut it
not
off.
I'm not a big boy.
If we let them recharge indefinitely. Right.
I'm not a
I
rugby
never
player.
put it- In the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical life
I want
forms only
more
bring
fucking
danger.
Heartstopper. Speaking of
My
rugby,
research. Was there any?
I was seeing
Oh
those,
yeah,
I was seeing those boys on Tumblr, and I was like, oh, it's cute. I want more.
that took me a minute.
I'm sorry, Kakata.
Didn't they say they were working on a season 2?
Oh,
I
I'm sure. Yeah.
see.
Probably.
So the ley line effluence
That
was
came
an
out like
accident.
in June, I think. So not until next year. And he
Bleh.
did. Oh, the man. I was like, what? Stream me, Alex? I hope not.
After
Oh,
Abatu's unexpected
It's just
death,
As
NPC.
of-
I don't
the
care if
mechanical
NPC's dead.
monsters were driven by their
Apparently, as of
instincts
2
and
days ago,
continuously drew out power from the
it's...
ley line
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
extractor.
oh, fuck off. I'm not disabling my ad blocker.
Because Karkata is
Um,
different from the other machines. Structures similar to living organisms,
Fuck
the ability
this.
to
Control
cry
F.
and laugh, and capacity for independent thought. To Abatu, perhaps
Heartstopper has
only
been
by
renewed
building
for
such a
season
machine
2
could
and
we have
3,
the
and
academia
apparently they've just started
slowed down and saw Karkata as a
started filming for
friend
season
instead of
2.
an experimental product.
Okay.
He would
Yeah, I
have
still
noticed.
wouldn't expect it until next summer, though. So we got a ways to go.
Karkata
Yeah, they
can't
started
speak,
filming for season 2 on the 13th of September.
and yet it cares about Abatui
So like
far more than it
about
does
a week
about
and a half
itself.
ago.
What does
But
that
yeah,
mean?
it's apparently been renewed
You'll
for
see
2
in a
more
bit.
seasons.
Maybe
But
that's why
before
I'm seeing them all
we
of a
have a more
sudden.
urgent
Either
task
just
at
people
hand.
excited about it because of that news, or like the kiddos getting on socials.
First, let's find the
Oh,
control unit for the
shit,
ley line
Sonic Prime
extractor and
2.
shut it down.
I forgot
Yep, I
Sonic
saw
Prime was
something about
happening.
that.
When's
It
that
doesn't-
actually happening?
I don't know that we know, but it's not going to be good. It just looks really stiff.
Don't care, don't care, don't care. Not
I
gonna
mean,
stop
we
me.
can still watch it, but like, I don't think we're going to be pissing about it.
Don't care, still don't care. don't
I
care.
saw also, I didn't know this before, they're apparently doing like a live action series connected to the movies.
I'm not disabling my fucking ad block.
I'm down for more Sonic content in general if they make it. Even if I don't play most
Winter
of the games.
2022. Winter 2022, so presumably like within the next couple months.
More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
Being chilling.
Oh,
Whoa.
no sweets before bed. No being chilling before bed.
I do what I want.
Just regular chilling.
I do what I want.
I see.
I d- mm.
Break the law and get sweets. No, then he'll have too much energy and you won't sleep.
What do you mean? I swear we've talked about this before, where sometimes sugar, like sugar can like calm people down. Depends on the person, though, obviously.
Right, you've said, but I need to see it in action.
Kiki said as well.
Well, Kiki doesn't sleep like a human, so she doesn't count.
Neither do I.
I don't know what you do. I need to observe
Below us
before
is
I
the
can
final room.
determine
The
whether or
control
not you
room
get
is likely
sweets.
in there.
I do what I want because a pirate is free.
You said something also, Kiki, like you and Alex were agreeing about, like, sometimes sweets can put you to sleep instead of keep you up, but
Yeah, like sometimes sugar can have the inverse effect, and you mentioned in the case of mentioned that it could do that in the case of like ADHD, and I was like, ah, well, I mean, I feel tired after I eat sugar, so that makes sense. Even though I have autism, not ADHD.
since Kiki, again, doesn't sleep like a human, she is not a case study for this.
Adventure time! Can't see? I'll uproot you!
See, I have a good memory.
That's not in question. We know you have a great memory. Mine, shit. You're good.
But
POV.
what?
What?
This should
What?
be the control unit.
Sweets before bed can also give you really vivid dreams. Well, yeah, I don't need them having nightmares either.
Once we turn it off, the ley line
I
extractor
don't
should also shut
have
down.
nightmares that much.
Maybe that's because you don't have sweets before bed much.
Without an external
No, I
force
always do.
damaging the ley lines, they should
Like
start to
I
slowly
pretty much
repair
always
themselves.
do. What do you mean?
Oh,
Like
but
I
bet
haven't had nightmares in so long. The only thing that I would even consider a nightmare is like when like something comes up in a dream. Like if I like act, like in a dream I come out to my parents because I'm terrified of that or something. Never had a bad dream because sweets, they just come naturally.
I don't have food related dreams. That's always like a thing in cartoons, like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that pizza before bed, and I'm like, fucking sucks to be you. I can just eat food and it's not a problem.
Yeah, my parents always told me that if you eat like a bunch of cheese before you go to sleep, you'll have really weird dreams. But like every time I've had cheese before I go to bed, I've never had a weird dream. Most of the time, I don't even dream. So.
Is you trying to fix them? Aww. Little guy.
What?
The robot's trying to fix the dead man.
He's dead though.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He's trying to put parts in him.
This scene is so sad to me. I'm clearly nowhere near this.
Oh, it's Tainari's quest, so it's not tied to the plot.
Oh right.
Well, I think you have to do some of Sumeru at least before you get it. Yeah, I'm sorry you have night terrorism. That's unfortunate. He's crying.
Machines can't cry. What do you mean?
Well, they did this whole metaphor earlier about electricity flowing through it like blood, so now it's like sparking at the eye, so it's crying.
Ah.
Also, machines can cry if you buy the Sexbot Triple Deluxe upgrade with fluids included.
Will fix its owner?
What?
Karkata is unable
Sexbot
to
joke.
understand the concept of
Piss.
death.
That comes with the fluids, yes.
However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui.
So it's a real boy.
No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the... If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia.
This is like a really weird direction for Tainari's quest to go instead of like fucking Forest Ranger bullshit we're going on about like the sentience of robots.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari?
I'm still
It
just
reached
looking at
its limit.
clothing.
It hasn't
I
recharged
know
this
you're not
entire
farming
time,
your gems for
nor
albedo.
has it replaced
I'm
its severely damaged
Busy.
parts. It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Let them be alone for.
But I mean, it makes sense. I know you're like desperate for crop tops because they've just been keeping them from
the ley
you.
line extractor has ceased operations.
I mean, at this
Traces
point,
of
I'm not
ley
even
line
just
energy
looking
are
at
still
crop
in the
tops, I'm just looking
atmosphere,
at nice
but the
clothes, because
effluence's
Primark
source
just
been
has
stopped.
nothing.
The purification device
Primark has like
handle the rest.
nothing that fits me.
Moving on.
So
Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care.
I've even got
We'll
like
put
a
up an
woman's
announcement on
crop
the
top in
bulletin
here
board
just because
about
it
the
looks
dangers of
nice.
entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find colic. According to the academia's policies, research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
I can hop back in my dream, so after I wake up from the horror, I come back and destroy it. That's good. I had a couple dreams recently that I like wanted back into, but I don't remember what they were.
You two should return first.
I've had a few things like that where
Although
I've
we've
like
stopped the
woken
source
up
of the
from a dream
effluence,
and
the ley line energy in the
like
air exceeds
I've had like
normal values.
continuous dreams before where
Your
I've like
bodies won't be able to
had
hold.
the same dream the next
Listen.
night, or like a
Also,
part 2
it'll
of the
take
same
some
dream the
time
next
to
night.
pack up all the research documents. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been.
I used to have this one reoccurring dream that I think I've talked about before that was just like low res
and
TV
don't
static
talk about
for like
Abatui.
the entirety of the dream, and it used to happen at least once a year, but I haven't had it in a while.
Catherine.
So that's kind of sounds like lucid dreaming almost. Oh, they're fucking boofing me with the thing now. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea at the end of last stream to be like, oh, I'm done, I'll just start Tanari's quest, even though like it does the funny characters are involved with other quest things. I forgot about it because it's fucking stupid. So now I gotta like talk to Catherine about this other one. Because it's so hard to just give someone like 2 text boxes. The UI can't handle it.
Oh, shit.
Sweet, you having a good coom? I didn't get too much, but yeah, first time, whatever kills me, I come back and kill. Even if we're in Horrorland. Can you, like... Can you be in a dream and just be like, oh, I'm in a dream, now I'm gonna, like, think about this instead? Like for sexy times or something? I always have an amazing coom. Oh, wait. What? So that quest was literally just talk to Catherine? What the hell? Oh, or that was like unlocking commissions in Sumeru, I guess. Which I should get onto pretty
Bruh.
soon.
Hi, Park.
Hi, Park. We're talking about Sweet's coom.
Anyway, so the contaminated region
I found
turned out to be
I'm gonna
ley
actually get
line
back to playing
effluence
Genshin now,
deep in
but
the
like
forest. Things are already
I
getting
found
back to
something that had like
I
Japanese
see.
text on it, and I
And once the
refuse
excess
to
ley
buy
line
anything
energy
with Japanese
dissipates from
text
the
on it
air,
before
we
translating
should
it
be
now.
able to make an
Right, as you
announcement
should.
to
Just because like
residents to resume
if
their
I
normal
don't, I'm
activities.
worried it's gonna end up like
This is
the
the stipulated reward.
do you know about the Misfits merch where they just asked for like some cool Japanese text and found out later that it said "fuck police" on it.
Oh,
What a brain dead thing to ask for. Don't ask for cool text, like pick a phrase or something.
So Cloud TikTok today and Coomed sent it
probably
to
I
my
know.
DMs.
Well, it's probably the one I sent you. Sweet, is it the one where he's like wearing like frilly outfit?
Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said
Oh,
that we
by the
could
way,
discuss.
Sweet,
Alright then,
like
we'll find Tainari
I don't
tomorrow and
ever
not
look
to
at my
disassemble
like Twitter
Karkata.
DMs, so if you're gonna send me something, send it in Discord.
I don't like Go will occasionally DM me on Twitter and I'm like, why? We're Discord friends.
I don't look at my Twitter DMs, and so I just can't. He's on a motorcycle. Send.
Well, he's in a
Give.
motorcycle in the game.
Give! I don't care.
The intensity, goddamn.
What do you mean?
We've awoken the lion.
What?
Just horny for Cloud.
Yes.
You got those bahonga dongaroos.
He do.
Those big bahunga lunga chunga wungas.
Shh, keep your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anti-convulsant
Found one a
effect.
Cloud in a bee bunny
Can be
style
made
outfit.
into an
That sounds more like
anesthetic
the one I saw. Maybe not though. If it's a literal bee, like honeybee in, then no. Which I was pissed there weren't more fucking skimpy boys at the honeybee, and there's just like that one gay receptionist, but he's not like dressed up.
Maybe there will be in part 2 else mods. I have mods.
I'm still curious. I'm assuming you're not gonna like go back to old places, because that seems like. I feel like they're just doing away with the open world. They're gonna be like, nah, you like, here's the plot stuff for this part. Do it.
Extrapolating
I mean, I'm gonna replay Final Fantasy VII Remake before the second part comes out, just so I can like remind myself of what happened.
Good night, Ploofy.
It wasn't that long of a game, and I can probably get through it faster the second time anyways.
Sweet, I don't know what fucking species Tanari is.
Boy.
Sure, but what animal?
Boy.
Something with ears. I don't think kangaroo, but you never know. Wouldn't that be fucking like
Fox?
Fox?
Everyone's saying
Yeah,
fox.
yeah, that makes sense. Fucking imagine a kangaroo boy with just like a fleshy pouch on his tummy.
You know.
I told you all to keep your voices
I don't even want
low.
to think about it.
Plants aren't
Fox
afraid
with
of
that
noise,
big
but
ears.
your
Have you
shouting is
seen
making my ears ring.
oh fuck, is it fennec foxes that have
Yeah,
the
I
big
was gonna
ears?
say some foxes have big ears. Yeah, you're right. The
Fennec
tail is
fox,
foxy.
yeah.
Which aren't those like deserty, so that kind of makes sense too. Because there's
Yeah,
the
fennec
desert
fox.
nearby. Yeah, that's what Park's saying.
Yeah, fennec foxes, desert foxes.
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Listen, sweet, I just think it would be funny for a boy to have a fleshy pouch.
Why would I do that?
That's disgusting.
And aren't like
Also, that's what I call my foreskin.
wow. Well, yeah, it's just chest foreskin.
Ugh. What do you mean chest foreskin? It's on their stomach, dum-dum.
Stomach
How the fuck
foreskin,
do you know
then.
about desert foxes? Because why not?
Why? Yeah, why can't he?
I know
also,
about desert
sweet
foxes.
actual answer because the fire starter in Gen 6 is the fennec fox. So like that's probably why.
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians.
Answer for me,
at
because
this hour.
furries.
Fine. I suppose I
Wow.
wasn't clear enough. What I meant was, according to the academia.
But aren't like actual kangaroo pouches like
research must be destroyed.
they're like
That's why
weird
you
and
can't
like
let the
red
academia
on the
discover that
inside?
case.
Yes.
So like you'd open up a boy pouch and it would just be like this weird like satiny like red stuff.
Anyway, the first thing I did was
Well, no, you
repair
open up a boy
Karkata.
pouch and find
During
out
my
that it's
time at
wet
the
because it's the
academia,
inside
I
of their
took an
foreskin.
elective course at the
Well.
Spontama. Who
What?
knew it would prove useful one day?
Do you just store cum in the boy pouch for later? Is that how it works?
That's not how
We then
foreskins work.
buried Abatua
Nah,
together.
chest skin.
After organizing the research materials,
What?
I kept some as a souvenir.
You'd keep snacks in there
Most of it was
probably.
burned to hide the evidence.
No, yes.
I'm not with
If I had a
the
storage
academia.
pouch on me, I
So
would
what do their
absolutely
policies have
keep
to do
food in
with
there.
me?
What do you mean?
On the
Not
other
chocolate,
hand,
though,
I
it'd
am the
melt,
forest
but
watcher
other
of the
stuff,
Vineyard
maybe.
Forest.
Yes.
I have a duty.
I'd
All
put-
life
I'd put
brought forth
biscuits in
this
there.
world.
Unless you put like
And
a
Karkata is
fucking
no
ice pack
exception.
in your boy
If
pouch.
it exists,
Mm,
then it shouldn't be carelessly
did you say
abandoned or
boy
destroyed.
pouch?
Yeah, boy pouch. That's what I've been saying.
It's just a little bit too close to boy pussy.
You recognize
Well,
Karkata
you
as
know
a
that I
living
also
owner?
am on team being on board with that term.
That sentence took you a long
I
time
know,
to
I know,
get
I know.
out.
I know you don't like bussy and boy pussy, but I do.
The possibility exists, is all.
No,
But I
It's
like
hard
boy
to
pouch.
explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior.
Or he's just alive, you dingus.
From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real
Wow.
life form. But the possibility exists.
Wow.
I am willing to
What?
believe in that.
You got all the noises.
No.
Funny noise machine Alex is just going through the rounds.
Leave me
By the
out
way,
of this.
I'm not interested
It's your
in continuing
noises.
research on this subject.
Mm.
I'm just letting it hang out.
OMG,
here because
give
this
me your
place is
boy
relatively
pouch.
secluded.
No.
But as
Wow.
things stand now, it
Stinky.
wouldn't be a bad
Wow.
idea to make it my research
What?
What if
assistant. At the
what if
very
that's
least,
a
it can
merch
record my
item and you
experiments.
sell like a little tote bag and call it your boy pouch?
What's a tote bag?
What do you think?
Like one of those little ones that you like close them up like foreskin with like strings.
What the
Like-
fuck are you on about?
Like the kind like
What
a
do you
little
mean like foreskins? What bag is like a foreskin?
like when you close them up they look like a foreskin. They're kind of like all like wrinkled and crinkled. And the opening gets smaller when you pull it with strings.
Oh, I don't know what those are called.
Boy pouches now.
Park hates every dog I like. Define dog you
Park.
like.
Park, why you hating dogs? Dogs cute.
Define dog you like.
All.
I may have some opinions. What do you mean all?
All dogs are good.
Incorrect.
Wow.
Chihuahuas are demons. Bulldogs are disgusting.
Park, do you also hate cute things because competition?
Oh, shut up, you.
Who have I not done? No, I still have 2 to go.
Small dogs are the
Mama.
worst ones because small dogs are always like either gross or useless.
I know Sweet does kind of like small, gross things, if Bingus is an example.
Did he just say fucky?
What?
Small dogs are gross and look like little rats. That's what I'm saying.
Best flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste of victory. And that's why I've never spent a single more on any of my snacks. I've won them all, fair and square.
Bruh, 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 bruh.
Shush.
Yeah, Park, you can't be saying shit about dogs, even if they are the small little Bingusy ones.
What do you mean can't be saying shit about dogs? If they look like rats, they are rats.
No.
If they are chihuahuas, they should have died years ago.
No.
What do you mean no?
Be nice to dogs.
No. If they're disgusting little gremlin dogs, I'm not going to be nice to them.
You're a little gremlin.
No.
You one though.
No.
Wow, Stinky.
No, I didn't even realize I was doing that.
I've noticed. Sometimes they just squeak out. Can't spell, but yes, what Alex said, they're evil. I mean, they're still
Chihuahua and
dogs.
pugs. Chihuahua is spelled like Chihuahua.
Who the hell is this lady?
Me when I meet Sweet for the first time, IRL.
Know what she looks like?
I love pugs. They're the worst. They can't breathe. They sound like they're dying every time they inhale.
Pugs are kind of cute, but they shouldn't exist.
No, they're
because of,
not.
like,
They've got
the breathing
pancake
thing.
face. What you on about? They're not even remotely close to cute.
Hmm.
They're gross. They're so gross. Hey, pugs are cute. No, they're not. I also do not like pugs. It's like, I swear to God, every, like... I have never met a girl who doesn't think pugs are cute. And I don't understand why. They're so gross.
Why did this lady have a quest that went nowhere? What?
Haven't seen Toma in
Like
a
French
while.
bulldogs, though.
Who knows
Aren't
what
those
that
ugly
guy's
as well?
working on
Let me
these
check.
days.
Wow.
It's a bulldog. All bulldogs are ugly.
Probably
Wow.
something of the utmost importance.
As ever,
Yeah, no, these
taking
things are
guests out for
disgusting.
lavish
All
meals,
bulldogs are
cleaning
gross.
up around the house, the usual.
Okay, so 2 seconds into Toma's quest. Sounds like these other dudes are jealous that he's the favorite houseboy.
Cuter than Pogs? Nah, their faces are just fucking, like,
We have
folds
people like
of
that to
flab,
thank for
and
the
it's
decline of the
disgusting.
samurai spirit in this
Like,
day.
Oh.
it's so gross to look
If you're
at.
just gonna
Literally,
shove your way
literally
through
these
every
guys are like,
problem in life, you might as well push it from scratch.
boys aren't real men these
It's
days.
like everything. Use it
Go look
or
at
lose
English
it.
bulldogs. These things are, like, so gross. Like, they actually just look like average
Also,
English man
I
in, like,
heard
his
he's
50s.
Sweet,
Mondstadt,
Park,
born
just
and
get a
bred.
Shiba. I feel like you guys
Just
should both
saying.
like a Shiba.
Yeah, I agree. I'd want a border
Okay,
collie
good.
if I had to have a dog.
Border these nuts on your lips. I don't know.
Oh, well, no wonder.
Alright,
What do you
I
think
guess.
Miss Kamisato even sees in that guy?
Sorry, haven't slept too well
Maybe
the last couple of
biased,
days.
because
On
my
account
uncle
of all
has
this
one,
rain
he's
we've been
adorable,
having.
besides that. Yeah, no, but, like,
Wait, what are you all doing here? Has something
Park
happened?
doesn't think I can handle a Shiba, which offends me. What do
Shibas
you
are
mean?
literally a sit around, like, low effort dog. So surely you could.
Like,
We were just having a
the
little
videos of
chat
them
on
show
our
them
break.
to be screamy,
It's time we
just
were
because,
going.
like, videos
There's
of
still
any
lots to
animal shows
do.
them at their most hyper.
POV Raider.
We're busy people, Toma.
That's not videos, that's
You
just
do
him.
well to grow
What do
a
you
sense of
mean, Park?
urgency,
Literally,
too.
they are known for being, like, a dog that you don't have to, like, take out all the time to exercise and stuff like a lab.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Sorry I'm a little late. Something came up. Yep, I sure did. No big deal, though.
My
People
boy
like to
Toma.
criticize those who don't
like
fit
Toma.
in. It's the same everywhere.
Yeah,
Little private
I did
gossiping
my
helps someone
Sumeria
let
quest,
off
and now
some
we're gonna do
steam.
some
Well,
4-star
good for them.
quests.
It does no harm to the
Because it's still got
Kamisato
him and
clan.
Sayu left.
Wouldn't you agree?
What, an Australian Shepherd? Yeah, I like them. They're so fluffy.
You don't have to take them out, but that doesn't mean they're low effort. They don't act like dogs. Very dramatic and require attention. Well, surely if you're gonna have a pet, period, give it attention. But there are dogs that are more suited to a more sedentary lifestyle.
I like Australian Shepherds. Well, then maybe you should both just get an Australian Shepherd.
Exactly. Or live and let live, as they say.
They're
Today,
very
it's time for a
fluffy.
hard-earned rest. There's been so much to deal with since I got out of Komori Tea House. Oh man, this vacation's been a long time coming.
Very dramatic
Still
and require
going on
attention.
here.
Why did you describe
Let's
me?
find someone
I feel
more
like that could be a
peaceful to
lot of
discuss
us.
the plan for the day. You're
Me.
still my guest after all, and I'd like to hear your ideas.
I don't know if you're dramatic.
I'm not.
You
can
do
be.
require attention.
Yes, I can be dramatic though.
Well, so can I when, like, I, like, yawn and you're like, bruh, dramatic.
Yeah, but like I mean like in terms of like
I summoned one by thinking about it.
I'm talking about like me like getting upset about like very minuscule things.
Well, I don't know. Everyone's entitled to their feelings. I feel like putting labels on it is not, like, that productive. It's not Horn's mama, it's just, like, a headband with horn-like thingies for some reason.
Oh, so those aren't like actually in his skull?
No.
Bruh.
He's like a houseboy. So,
well,
I'm trying to
Ito's
fucking find
horns
him
aren't
here.
real either. Or
No,
are they? No, they're real, but
yeah.
they're painted.
They're painted. Ito's horns are real because he's an Oni. Toma, you can't really see it underneath his hair, but he has like a headband. He's the butler to the Kamisato, which is Ayaka and her older brother Ayato. And so Toma and Ayato are basically boyfriends in like a master-servant relationship.
They are. What do you mean?
I just said they are.
No, you said basically, and I'm saying they are.
Well, because nothing in this is like canon, but like...
Nah, it's canon in my head. They fuck. I've seen porn.
Porn's not canon.
Yeah, it is.
In
my canon, it is.
If I ever like make a thing, like any piece of media, with like a story and characters that's consumed by people. I'm fucking canonizing porn.
Yeah. I want like the official Genshin Impact Twitter to just like reply to some gay porn of like Ito and Goro and just say like yeah. They just have to say yeah, and that's enough to make it canon.
It wasn't porn, but I saw them today with a child.
I feel like we may have seen the same art.
Probably. Yeah, the little like white-haired baby, and it's like, hey, don't pull on your daddy's tail.
No, I think there might just be a lot of art of them with a kid.
Probably. Something's got to happen when Goro gets pregnant.
He don't. He's not capable of that. He don't got a womb.
How are they having a kid then?
Adoption.
Also, you don't know that he doesn't have a womb.
You're a do.
You don't know the rules of Genshin.
You're a do.
Maybe the dog boys having wombs is canon, so they can have pups.
Well, I disagree because I wrote the canon.
Wow.
Yeah, get fucked.
Didn't know that you were the #1 contributor to the Genshin wiki.
No, I'm talking like I'm an actual writer for the game.
Wow. Is that why you're in it? Self-insert?
No.
Self-insert so there can be fan art of insertion?
No. If it was self-insert, I would have put Catboy there.
Well, he's coming in a later patch.
No. If they actually do just add like a blonde Catboy at some point, I'm going to scream.
Well, one, yes, I've never heard you scream, so that'd be funny. Two, surely,
Yeah,
with
you
enough
have.
time. When?
Well, like, my voice doesn't allow me to scream, so the best I have is yelling. Which you have definitely heard.
I mean, I've heard you go like "Bruh, bruh, 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 bruh," like into the mic, but
No, you've heard me get pissed off at games on stream before. What do you mean?
okay, well that kind, sure. I mean, like excited yelling.
I'm talking like, yeah, but like that's what I mean. Like that is my yelling. I don't have excited yelling.
Bruh.
What?
Where the fuck is Toma? Why are we filming a movie?
Toma. My boy.
Is he?
What?
Is he your boy?
I like him.
I feel like he's nobody's top boy. He's just like on the list.
Yeah.
Although M actually likes him quite a bit, I think, but Bennett's still your #1, right? Oh, more of this shit. Is this actually... Oh no, I stumbled upon a side quest. That's why this has nothing to do with Toma. I remember doing this, like, in the past, or something similar.
Attaboy!
What a lucky day.
It's showtime!
Wow, Braps.
Huh? Not on.
You did, though. Put it in Toma in my heart, but if I have to choose, it's Bennett. Gotcha. How do I rescue these gosh dangodons?
Gather.
Charge! Let's light it up!
Bam! Rally!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Who wants some of this? Let's roll!
Always be a Bennett main no matter what. Yeah, it's funny though how you've like zeroed in on the support characters.
Bottom.
Wow.
What?
That just makes Emma bottom enjoyer.
You just hate me because I tell the truth.
Well, I was gonna say I'm also a bottom enjoyer. Got him. But I mean, yes,
Got
M
him.
has also self-described as a bottom. Both of y'all bottoms liking bottoms. Coming in here with this bottom cest.
What?
Bottom cest.
I
Bottom
like
on
getting
bottom.
Kazuha best. I like
I don't
Kazuha, but
even-
he's definitely not my
Have they even
favorite.
interacted?
I want Ayato.
I know you do. I
At
think
least I have rights. Do you though?
he's his ult I think raises attack speed, so he'd be good to just put on a team. Save character is okay. I thought you meant like as a ship.
It doesn't matter if they're not interacted, they can still ship.
Oh no, I know, but like
I don't
you
think
know,
Kazuha and Goro have interacted, but I've seen plenty of ship out of them.
sometimes they give you more to work with in game, like D-Luke and Kaya.
Yes, I was given rights by Joe and everyone else. Oh, so that's where mine went? You bastard.
Yeah, I fucking converted them into M's rights. Well, but remember, M's the ultimate life form.
The Mom
title
said
comes
it's
with
my
rights.
turn on the rights.
Play with an unbalanced team, but I play with Kazuha, Ching, Ayaka, and Bennett. I feel like that's a pretty good team.
I'll tell her. I'll tell on you. And I'll tell on you, and she'll take away your PS2. Okay, do it. There'll be no more Mario Kart. I'll do it.
Would be very good if you replace Kacheng. I mean, yeah, Kazuha, Ayaka, and Bennett all make a ton of sense. I feel like Kacheng can also work, but like probably the weakest link there.
Jokes
But
on
it's
you,
her
I was never
favorite.
allowed to play the PS2. Wow. Well, then
Yeah,
technically that means you don't have all the rights. So
I remember
got 'em.
that pick. I remember that pick, sweet.
I do too. No.
Sweet, I think what you should do, because it's not like Kaching is bad, like, if you wanted to go hard, and really, here's the thing, like, you can do whatever you want in the overworld, but if you need to, like, fucking run the Abyss or something, then you can, like, try hard your teams. And surely there's a comp that works with Kaching. Ayaka's crazy with his characters because Kaching. I know, I'm working on her. Well, not really, but she's like in my queue of like characters to work on because I have more 5 stars than I can like get up to speed fast enough.
Because my mom said she defended it like a diamond, but in return we got a PS3.
Hmm.
God, I fucking hate Paimon so much. Why does she talk in third person? Like I was skipping a bunch of her dialogue and it was just like Paimon is Paimon. And bruh, shut up.
You could easily probably replace Kaching with Xingqiu, because then you could get some freeze going.
Yes, boy.
Or even Xiangling, because she's great like anywhere. But Hydro makes sense for the ice. Like if you already have ice, you might as well get some Hydro going.
Yes, Chongyun and Xingqiu are a killer combo. Like Cryo and Hydro are a killer combo.
Yelan probably would do good too, because she's apparently really meta, so I want to get her next time she's out, because she's on like everything.
I have Mona.
Mona? Oh, blue.
You were talking about her last time. What?
No,
bruh.
brain. Yeah, no, Mona's good. She's on a lot of stuff, and she can debuff the enemy, but it's only for like 5 seconds, so you got to time it just right.
Now I'm keeping the rights. I'm telling Mom. I'm DMing her right now.
Well, she's in chat. If she hasn't fallen asleep.
Nah, hours.
Which is who? Who is yours and M's shared mother? Yeah, like I don't know, you could do for a Kaching team, you could do like Sara for some more attack stuff. And then I don't know who else.
I told them, Emma, you see what happens.
I guess, yeah. If you're doing like Mona on the other team, then do like Kaching, Xingqiu, Xiangling, and fucking Zhongli, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm being dramatic about Kaching. I literally haven't played in the last 6 months.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, like, we're babbling about all this, but you don't like actively play.
Wait, who is our mother? I DM'd them.
And is it me? Did I birth you two out of my mind womb?
Well, you're our dad, so technically you're also our mom.
I think mom's your mom.
What?
Mom's the mom.
Alright, cheers for playing along. Thank you very much.
Okay, but I can't take away M's rights. They're the ultimate life form.
What do you mean? Yeah, you can.
I have to defeat them in Final Chase or whatever that level is before I can take away the rights.
Well, if the government can take them away from everyone else, then...
But we don't do that in Twitch chat. We're pro-rights.
Here we do. What do you mean? You're pro-rights it. You take away bottom's rights, literally left, right,
I
and
didn't
center.
take them. I just said they don't have them. It's not
Yes,
my...
you did.
I'm not
No,
the one who took them.
You took mine and gave them to M. What you on about?
Nah, I think M... When the fucking... What's his... The alien? Black Daddy?
Black Doom.
Black Doom. When he injected his goo into Shadow, M got rights.
Heavy dog.
Is that one of the robots? Or is that one of the aliens?
Do you not remember that?
Is that the fat one?
What, do you not remember, like, in the fan dub, they were like Black Doom was in the middle of a sentence, he just went heavy dog. And that was it. Oh no, you were asleep for half of it.
I caught up later. Fucking, what are these people babbling about? Shut up, I don't care. I wasn't even meant to be doing this quest.
I'm the superior bottom here. I have my doubts.
Wow, bottom off.
How am I supposed to win?
I mean, I do normally describe you as like the ultimate bottom.
I don't know what I'm competing against though. I don't know what my
CEO of
goal
bottoms.
here is.
Whoever can bottom the hardest.
I feel like that's unfair. Like, that's unfair in their favor.
We'd have to check in with the bottom regulatory commission.
That's me.
Okay. Then you get to set the rules for the bottom off.
Yeah, rules. I win.
Wow.
The rules are I have to win. What do you mean nepotism?
All your people are here, you can join them as superior bottoms. Wow.
Ooh.
She might not be wrong though.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what?
Are you saying?
Is she saying that Park is superior, the superior bottom?
One of the superior bottoms.
I knew it. This government is rigged. I'm not the government. I'm just the one in charge.
We still on this quest? Are we, or are we done? The fuck? I mean, I might as well do it now that I'm on it.
Blah 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 blah.
Must be because I talked to that old lady or something. Yeah, because she was talking about Koharu. This is Koharu. Rappy, wow.
No.
Is that your... I didn't hear that one if it came out.
Nah, I didn't. I just felt another one.
Is that your platform for the bottom commission? You're just running on a platform of braps?
What?
Like a political platform?
I don't know what that is.
Like your stance on things. Your stance is... Eh.
Wow, that was a great
I can't
impersonation.
Or
Neither can I, but last time I checked, it didn't sound like Morse code.
sounds like Sans Undertale.
Wow, that's such a wow. You know,
Shut
like,
up! You can't do good.
you know that like the voice sample that they use is literally from an episode of SpongeBob.
It's
so...
Patrick. Okay, hold on here. Let me try to do better Sans. Like,
No, that sounds like a French guy laughing.
There's no winning. Wouldn't a French guy laughing, if we're being stereotypical, be like, ho ho ho?
No, that's a French guy pooping.
What do you mean? Yep, just like that.
Ah! Ah! What?
They're getting you.
No.
They're trying to remove you from the Council of Bottoms.
No.
Which is
there is no council.
Apparently just you.
I am the council.
Okay, Sheev Palpatine.
Who the who?
Star Wars.
Okay. I don't know why you would make a Star Wars reference at me, of all people.
Sweet might get it, or someone in chat might get it. I think M has seen a Star Wars.
Okay, but like, you're talking to me,
oh, yeah,
so surely
Park
I
knows.
would be the one to try and get the reference.
Well, Park got it. Emperor Bottom Teen.
Okay, but like, you can't, like, be in a conversation with me, make a reference, and then be like, oh, well, maybe this person watching will understand.
I can't help it.
I'm the person in the conversation. Surely I should be the priority.
I don't know, but if you literally say a Star Wars, like, what other joke am I supposed to make?
You mean literally say a Star Wars? No, I didn't.
Hankering? No, you did. I am the counselor or whatever. That's fucking Star Wars. They're like, bro, you're controlling the Senate, and he's like, I am the Senate.
Okay, and that's like, what do you mean? What else are you supposed to do? I don't know. Come up with a different joke.
Nah. I got it. I was just murdering. Are you doing Genshin or Dead by? I fucking was reminded that the Dragon Ball Z Dead by Daylight's coming out, but it costs actual money, so I'm not gonna play it. Which is upsetting. If it were, it would be such a good free-to-play game.
You say that, but there is no such thing as a good free-to-play game.
Yeah, but I just don't pay money for it. It's not gonna like have the longevity to play it for real, so like I don't want to pay for it, but I want to play the funny Dragon Ball.
You win like any other game though.
What do you mean?
Because we were talking about like Splatoon, and you were worried that you would give up on it before I do.
Yeah, but that's different. It has like that has a little bit more staying power. Dragon Ball Z Dead by Daylight. That's gonna be good for like a stream, and then I'm like not gonna want to play it again. But I want to play it that one time.
Poop cock.
Wow.
Shit balls.
That sounds like that one song.
All the small things.
Yeah. All the poop cocks. Is that what the song is called? Small Things?
I don't know. I didn't use Tumblr in 2011. Sweet, is that the London rendition?
Tings.
What?
Yeah, I'm asking, is that like the thing that is cluing you in?
Yes.
Blink 182 Twinks.
Ow.
Twink 182.
There's 182 of them. Damn.
Just this conversation with this, like, boy, taxes sure do suck, don't they?
Yes. Yes, they do. I wish the government wouldn't rob 10% of my paycheck every year.
Oops, I said the wrong thing. I'm just fucking... Quit giving me things I have to study. Let me just play the game. I don't want to fucking prepare for a goddamn test.
I like how that just says snaz at the end, Sweet. Goober.
Yes.
What?
It is me, Goober.
No. I'm talking about my in-game Goober.
We got 4 of them. Which one?
What do you mean I got 4 of them? I've got
You got
one.
You got 4 boys.
No, I got 4 boys and 1 Goober.
Paimon?
No, the Goober.
Who were you on about?
I forgot its name. The Goober. It makes the noises.
Oh, your
He
little
goobs.
floating nut.
He goobs.
This is order.
Iconic album cover with a hot nurse. I don't know what hot nurse.
Attaboy! Yeah!
Not a thing I pay attention to, because that's usually a lady booble thing.
I'm talking about
No,
Goober?
he's talking about his pet Sealy, like the thing I have floating around.
No, I'm talking about Goobers.
When are they gonna make
Goober.
Goro's pet dog an always? I'd use that. That'd be cute.
What?
I don't want the bird thing they're giving out for the anniversary.
What do you mean Goro's pet dog?
Like when you pop his ult and there's that little dog with a little flag.
I thought it was just a flag. I didn't know it was a dog.
No, it's like a dog, but like a fucking like baby Digimon. It's like a head with like little nub legs.
Shock horror, I have never used Goro's ult because I just don't have an all Geo team, so.
Bruh. How have you
Oh,
never
it's-
used it though?
Because I don't play as
Well,
him.
I guess he's not really in your rotation.
He's like not in my party at all. The only thing I use him for is if I need an archer. In which case I don't need his ult.
Bruh.
I guess I'll... Oh, would his ult be charged though if I just pop him out?
It all depends on if it was before.
Boys? Yeah, it is. Wheat. What dog?
There's a little, if you use his ult, there's a little floating dog holding a flag.
There is no dog, it's just a flag.
No, there's a dog holding it.
Oh, wrong thing.
Bruh.
Oh, that little guy. Little goober.
Cute, right? He'd be a good pet.
He's a little goober, yeah. I've been calling everything a little goober recently.
Cute.
Why? Not even.
Always.
No.
Stabilize.
Goober.
We're always.
Get careless.
Goober.
It's showtime!
Being on a Japanese roof for like 2 seconds makes me think of fucking Sekiro. Park, you didn't ever play Sekiro, did you?
Ooh, boofed, 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 boofed. Ow, 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 ow.
You did, okay. I feel like if I ever play that again, not that I own it on PC, but it'd probably be way better on PC with mods to fucking just like fill up your little fucking paper dingle-dangs, whatever those are called, so that you can actually like use your fun abilities and not have to ration them. Why isn't the cat, is it? No.
PV.
Your items, yeah. What the hell are they called? There's the little paper dudes that like fuel them. There's a name for that, and I'm forgetting. Shikigami or like something.
Fuck.
Is it inside? Is there a dude on the roof? She has ice boobs. No, that's sweet ice.
Who? What?
Mom mistyped and said ice boobs.
What about boobs?
On the album cover they're talking about.
Oh. Where's the boobs on album covers?
Because society.
No, what? Sweet. The fuck did you just put in my server? What is this?
Is it the boobs?
No. Look at it.
Well, I'm gaming. I can't look right now.
Well, look at it because I can't identify the fuck that thing is.
Okay, I'll look. Oh, that's Jar Jar Binks, but fucking ripped. That he's like the Meg of Star Wars.
Okay.
He's like a Jamaican. His whole race is like a Jamaican stereotype, so that has caused some ill will. But he basically just spends the first like episode 1 like bumbling around, and
Episode
then
1 of what?
Star Wars, the 4th
Oh.
movie, episode 1.
That's a long ass episode.
And he, so he's bumbling around, and then he gets relegated to like a background character. There's also a fun theory that he's like secretly like the bad guy mastermind of everything, which isn't real but is fun.
You at Paimon. Boobs sell? Well, they shouldn't.
That's not even like that's real. Fucking like Paimon is obviously connected to the unknown god.
Nah.
It's like so obvious.
Nah.
The Jar Jar thing, it's like theory crafting. It's like, hey, what if we took all this stuff that's clearly supposed to just mean that he's a goof, and like what if it were sinister? Paimon, it's just like she's intentionally mysterious, and they've never explained it yet because we're still like in the first half of the plot. And she's just gonna be the final boss, or like the heart of the final boss or something. Pretty sure Paimon's the name of a demon lord. Probably.
I read that as Demon Bird.
Could be. Sleepy. Well, like, I don't think we're gonna fight, like, Paimon as she is, but, like, what I'm expecting is either A, like, we recover her memories or some shit, and then she's just like, oh shit, I'm the god in the beginning that, like, fucked you up. Or she's, like, a piece of that fell off. And then you beat it by, like, like, she probably absorbs Paimon at some point. And then you win by, like, calling to her heart and being like, Paimon, don't you remember all our time together? And then she's like, oh shit, Paimon remembers.
Nah, bro. I'm ready for them to pull, like, a Xenoblade and have, like, the main character be the final boss.
How long until we get a final boss? We are in region 4 of 7. So, assuming a new region per year, minimum 3 years. I also wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, a final chapter or something after everything else. So I would say 3 to 4 years until endgame at the current rate they're going.
and considering like considering the popularity of this game, I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep going.
You kind of think, yeah, that they'd like find a way to stretch it out.
I feel like they'd pull a Five Nights at Freddy's and just make it up as they go along and add new shit just because they can.
I mean, if they really wanted to go off the rails, the whole premise of the Traveler siblings like going between worlds, they could just fucking like make up new places and be like, oh yeah, you're just bringing like your party characters with you, and then they could fucking like send you anywhere.
I'm also get the feeling that like eventually they will like I feel like after Region 7 comes out, they'll be like, that's it for Tevia, and then they expand to a new region.
Well,
And,
Teyvat is the world, I believe, not like the continent, if that's what you mean.
I thought that was the name of the continent.
I think it's the world, but let us know. You probably know.
Also, have I been saying it wrong this whole time? I've always thought it was Tevia.
Teyvat, you're probably right.
How's it spelled?
I'm spelled it Teyvat, so maybe, I don't know. I'm not confident that I'm saying it right. How many regions? Well, we have Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, and Sumeru, which is 4 out of the 7 elements. So we know there's 3 more regions. I don't remember the names. There's Fontaine for water, and Shineznaya for ice, and then something else
Teyvat
for fire.
is the continent. Teyvat is the entire world. Thank you. I'm still equally as confused. Park says that Teyvat is the continent. M says that it's the world. So fuck knows. I feel like, as far as I've heard at least, I feel like Teyvat is the continent.
Well, okay. Got easy answer. Someone just go on the wiki and look there. Like,
okay, either way,
we know this. We just don't know this.
Either way,
yeah,
I feel like they'd be like, that's it, we're done in this continent. And then they would like go on and expand the story further in a different continent, or like have alternate perspectives of it or something.
Well, Inazuma's kind of already like, it's islands, but it's not on the same continent. And I believe Shineznaya is also overseas.
But like on the map, I disagree though, because like it's, if you look at the map, they're only like 4,000 meters apart. That's 4 kilometers. That's not long. That's, well, like,
they have to do that though.
But like, I don't care if you were to put that in like our terms. That's like a 10-minute drive.
Right, but they had to do that.
But like, don't care, still don't care. Like, if so, like,
I mean, look at like a world map on Final Fantasy or something. Like, game worlds are just small.
But like, look at these nuts. I don't know. I feel like I feel like even then it's still just a continent. I feel like it's all part of the same continent. They just squeezed a lot of different cultures into a small space.
Okay, I don't know how I'm getting more quests. I have to fucking stop this.
The continent of Teyvat. Okay, I was right.
M says it says both.
Continent of Teyvat makes up the game world of Genshin.
I went on to
incomplete. So
I went on to
piece. It's
But
incomplete though.
despite
So
that,
like,
so,
it's the
what do you
continent,
usually
but since
prefer?
this single continent is all that we can see, it makes up the entire world thus far.
You want to
It's
go
not
for a
like
stroll?
it's like, imagine
do
if
feel like
I
cats
never
and dogs.
left
I
the
go there
UK
pretty
and
much
I never
every
knew
time
that
I
there
have
was
a day
countries
off.
outside of
You
Europe.
can't help
I would
feeling
then
good
assume
and
that
feeling
Europe is the
bad.
entire
We
planet.
could go downtown if you'd prefer.
Okay, so we don't know. The wiki hasn't, the game hasn't explained it yet.
Narukami Island will
Yeah.
be back to where we first met.
Sweet, to your
I
question,
think
we're not
we
on
got a lot of
planet Earth.
time,
The travelers
actually.
are fucking like dimension hoppers.
Which one are you feeling?
Like a decent nod element. Well, because if I can't think of a response immediately, I do that to kill time while my brain like buffers for a
Nice to
minute.
know we share the same interests. There's a sakura tree in Hanamizaka where I go to. I need to grab a few
Like,
things though. Can't go.
Another way they could do this, kind of like how Neo 2 did it, which nobody but me knows, surely. They could literally just be like, oh, hey, you finished the story? We're doing DLC where you, like, go back in time to the Great Conflict or something. And then that's, like, a new map, even if it's, like, in places you've been or something. Like, they can do it. If they want to milk it, they can milk it.
Alternatively, like, I mean, again, like I said with the whole continuing the story after the fact. A, alternate perspectives. B, prequel. So...
Well, I was thinking, because, like, there's that other game they're doing right now called Honkai Impact 3rd, which I'm assuming is part of a series. So, like, do they do a Genshin 2 at some points?
Well, with an
Maybe.
always online game like this,
Well, they
I
could
feel
do
like
an
that's-
Overwatch.
I was getting there. I feel like that's kind of pointless, just because, like, Overwatch is just... Overwatch is killing the first game after the second game. And the second game is, like, apparently, according to my flatmate, way more unbalanced and way worse. And so that's just going to kill interest in the game altogether. So I feel like they would at least pay attention to that and think maybe we shouldn't fuck up our game completely by, like, taking the first one offline after the second one comes out.
It would be better if they didn't, probably. So, Park, then, no, you're saying Honkai 3rd isn't, like, the third one or something?
That's just the game they did before Genshin, isn't it? Honkai
Well, it's still
Impact.
going, I think.
You're an approachable person, and they can.
Third might just mean it's like the third season of it or something.
Possible, but that would be dumb. Oh, it isn't a sequel, okay. Bro.
Honk.
It's a weird Chinese translation thing? Okay.
Honk.
Well, that didn't take
Honk.
long. Look at that. Some of the dogs are even
No,
showing their
don't.
bellies. That's a sign that they really trust you.
The dogs are showing their belly. Yo.
Well, you'll
Toma's
rarely
little
see Tarumaru roll
puppies.
onto his back, though. He's a ninja dog, so he's always on guard in case an enemy approaches. Speaking
I
of
don't
ninja
like the
dogs,
fact that
I
I
actually saw one the
have,
other day on
like-
the beach north of Konda Village. Well,
I'm not even
that's
gonna
the
finish
thing.
that sentence.
After retiring, most ninja dogs are taken in by their
I could
partner.
imagine
Or
ways that was gonna
sometimes
go,
someone
but I'm
else in
not
the
sure.
Yashiro Commission will take them in.
No, I don't think you do.
It's
I don't think you
extremely
know
rare to
where
find
that
them
was
on their
gonna
own in
go,
the
but I don't
wild,
trust
so
myself.
it makes me a little
Wow.
concerned.
What?
Believe me, I wanted
Keeping
to
the
bring it back to
lore
the Yashiro
behind
Commission,
walls.
but it
It's not
wouldn't let
lore,
me.
it's just misery.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is
the
annoying him.
I tried establishing some trust by petting it
Who
on
is?
the head, but
As
it gave me a
Daha, the,
nasty
like,
bite.
dragon boss who, like the underground dragon that Zhongli put in, like, naughty jail.
Still,
that
I don't wanna
sounds
give
like
up
an
on it.
Indian guy trying to say
Nobody
Asda.
really goes out that way, and I don't know what it would have to eat out there.
I mean,
That
maybe,
reminds
I don't
me,
know.
it's-
I don't know how you say it. I don't remember them saying it in-game vocally.
Someone at work
That would be
today
great.
asked me if,
Even though
like,
it's not the
like
most
a customer at work
approachable
approached me
dog,
and
I
said,
still
"Do you
wanna
work
give it
here?"
another try.
I was like,
It
"What?"
seems to sit in the
And
same
then they
spot
said
on the
again, like,
beach
"Do you
all
work
day,
here?" And
only
I
moving
looked
to
down
take
at
a
my
few
uniform
paces
was
back
like,
when the
"I
tide
think so."
comes in. Last time I saw it, its fur was soaking wet.
I stopped co-oping once I, like, kind of competently built my Ito team. Like, do everybody, like, do your artifacts, and then you don't have to co-op ever again.
Ultimately,
I like
bringing
the
it back
fact
to
that
the
that just
Yashiro
says
Commission
coping,
is going
but
to
with
be
a
lot better for
hyphen
it
in
than
between.
leaving it sitting out in the elements all day.
Not quite, but almost.
Or
Yeah, it does.
we
What do you
could
mean
even bring it back
coping?
to Komori Tea House to make friends with Tarumaru. Well, let's see if we even get that far.
I can't be asked to do my artifacts though.
But you gotta.
But it's so much effort, and I don't want to put effort in. I just want to have fun.
If you let me log in for you, I will do your artifacts.
No.
Bruh.
Well, because, like, why would I do that?
So that I can give you artifacts.
But you can spend that time playing your own account.
Yeah, but if you don't want to because they're tedious, I'll help.
But if I let you play on my account, that just means that you're going to waste, like, even more of your time on Genshin than you already do.
It would be worth it, because then you can get more gems and be happy.
Can't catch me.
No.
Yes.
No.
See it? It's that one, just up ahead.
Book.
Judging by the breed and apparel, it definitely is a ninja dog from the Shimatsuban.
You'll like Toma's quest if you ever get around to doing it. It's dog time.
Oh, stinky, stinky, stinky.
Sweet, presumably because they have little claws in their toes.
It's looking a little more docile.
Surely that would be why.
You should stay a few paces behind me. Here, doggy.
Oh yeah,
Good
because
doggy.
claws. It's
You
like the
hungry,
same
friend?
reason as like
I brought you a nice
when
little snack.
my cat walks across the floor in the kitchen. Why can I hear them like
You're a
pitter
vicious
pattering?
little
It's
thing,
because
aren't you?
claws.
Look at you.
Yeah, Mom, why are you
Wasting
surprised?
away.
You know how cats
must wanna
work.
Eat a little something.
It's like the weight of the earth. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess just in general, a pet climbing on you, like, they don't know. They're just putting their weight because they can.
You don't have to come back with us.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
like I
The
mean,
dog's
they
got-
know
you're
to be
not worried
careful
it's
if
poisoned, are
you
you?
train them properly.
It depends. I mean, like, you know,
Delicious, Sin?
Raider knows, like, not to bite and stuff. I don't know that he knows not to, like, throw his ass back hard and, like, smush somebody.
Come on, just have a bite. Looks like it
Ooh,
has zero intention of eating the food we brought. Maybe it's something in the sea, or something nearby that's got him on alert.
Yeah, and Zhongli is just, like, the... Like,
You think he was attacked
I don't
by
want to call it an
monsters?
easy button, but, like, kind of.
It's possible.
Like,
No, it is. He's
take away your stress button.
People
He's
do tend to lose
just
their
like
appetite
actual
in
cheating.
dangerous situations.
She
Maybe it's the
likes to
same
make
for dogs too.
biscuits on my
Let's clear out the area
boobs.
on
What does
behalf
that
of our
even
canine
mean?
companion here.
Making biscuits is like when cats do that, like, kind of kneading thing. Hence, making biscuits.
Thanks for helping out.
Like, do you know what I
Is
mean?
this-
When they like, put
Yes,
their...
but like I would just call that kneading. Why would? How is that like a thing that you both know?
That's an American thing, I guess. That's like a very common term here.
I was answering Sweet's question long before you said that, due to the delay. There was no answer there, though. That was just clause, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's a question, not an answer.
I, like, less of an answer, more of, like, an exclamation in response. But I get what you mean. Hello,
That's
Simon.
still not an answer.
Can't catch me.
Gay, rude.
Oh, here, doggy.
Accurate, though.
Look, you've gotta want to
Rude.
eat a little something now. Come on, eat up. Then let's get you back to Komori Tea House. Whatever's
She
on
asked
your
why, and
mind,
I said
you can tell-
clause. That's not an answer.
No,
That's
she's right, actually.
a statement.
Well, a statement can be an answer.
Rejected again. And
Oh
there
wait,
I
no,
was
no.
thinking
I read
was
that
the one you
correctly the
didn't
first
like.
time round, and then Joe, the way that
Well,
you
to
said
me,
it
this
completely
proves that it
rephrased the
simply
question in
doesn't
my
wanna
mind.
leave this place. For now, let's not force it. Time to head back to the Yashiro Commission
So I read it
headquarters.
correctly, and then
I'll
you
see if I can
boomerified
find
it.
its owner, so
Wow.
they could come. That's right. The Shumatsuban only answer to the Yashiro Commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Under most circumstances, no one else has the authority to. However, I was talking to Commissioner Ayato. That doesn't mean I can mobilize the Shumatsuban to do my bidding. Oh, all right. There's a good dog. Calm down.
Yeah,
We're
Thomas
not
says,
gonna
good
take you
dog, you're
away.
gonna love this quest.
It's much safer here now.
What do you mean,
see?
me?
Yes.
All right.
What?
You know.
Oh, leave me alone.
Like claws, duh. I think Sweet really is more talking about the weight of it, though. And less the poking of the clauses.
Large,
This
heavy.
ninja dog.
Yeah, because like
describe it again.
cat's got a lot of fat to put in a
Oh,
small
I think
place.
I know. You must be talking about Inu Shosho. That's right. I'm really surprised that's where you found
Officially
It doesn't
done
make-
making.
Wait, in Breath... Park, you're playing it again and you're collecting all of the Korok seeds? What
There's
are you doing?
999, isn't there?
Even I didn't do that. Definitely over 900, I'm not sure of the exact number.
Perfect. Now that we figured out his identity, we can get his owner. to
Also,
come
what do you
collect
mean?
it.
Can you even mark that many things? Don't they limit you to your pins?
I should add, it's
Well, because
never
it
good to
tells
have
you
dogs
how
run
many
away
that you've
like
collected,
this.
doesn't it?
The poor
So
thing's out there all on his own with no real food or shelter.
Yeah, but not like where.
yeah, not where, but like map. Like you can. I'm sure that someone has documented where they all are online.
Right.
So, shall we go find the owner and see if they have time?
I'm sorry, that
I'd
won't be
like.
possible.
I can't imagine that going well though, because I fucked that up with like 70 Aranaka. Like, how are you gonna do that with 999 and actually get it and not fuck it up somehow?
Why?
I'm afraid I can't disclose the
I, like,
owner's
copied
identity.
it,
What I
my
can
map,
tell you
yeah.
is they went out to sea on a dangerous mission and...
Did you start
he
playing
won't
like
be coming
2
back.
days
I
ago?
had no idea that he hadn't taken Inu Shosho along with him.
I'm pretty
I can
sure we
only
had the
assume that
conversation
Inu
last week.
Shosho's
He was
waiting
like,
for
I
his
feel like
owner to come back,
playing Breath of the Wild
which is
again.
why
And I was
he
like,
did
yeah, I
Did
feel like playing
Inu
it
Shosho's
again
owner
too.
leave anything behind? You know, any personal items or a
I'm
Shimatsuban
excited
uniform,
for
perhaps?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. I'm sure you saw all the memes about like, oh, that's why they didn't show it in the UK.
Most of his possessions disappeared
No.
along with the man himself.
Because Tears of the
Only thing I can
Kingdom,
think
because
of
Lizzie
is the
died.
kunai he used to train
Maybe I
on.
didn't
Come with
see
me.
the name.
I'll see if I can
Maybe I
find it
didn't
for
see
you.
the memes because of that.
Because in the UK they hid them from you.
Yes, this looks like the one.
Probably.
The reason this
They
kunai
hide
stands
crop
out in
tops
my
from me,
memory
so
is
God knows
because
what
else
when
they
he
hide
first
from me.
joined the Shumatsuban, he trained
Just
it
kinda
harder
makes you
than
question
anyone
everything.
else, to the point where
I
his
saw
skin became
like
blunt from erosion.
the tiniest bit of the funeral,
The
and I was
Shumatsuban will
the
make
most
sure to cover
confused I've
Inu
ever been
Shosho's
in my
daily
life.
expenses.
Because
Thank
like
you
it's
kindly.
clearly some
Let's
bullshit
go
from the
pay Inu Shosho
1400s
another
that
visit.
just doesn't make sense in a modern setting.
Mm.
And like I don't understand any of the like whatever the fuck they're doing. Also, fun fact: royals aren't allowed to cry on TV.
Dumb.
If they're on national television, they're not allowed to cry because they're supposed to be like a representation of like I don't know, toughness or something.
Yeah, you know what would be a good representation? Fucking emotional vulnerability, you twats.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Inu
also
Shosho?
potentially showing like that would, if anything, convince
I
me that they're
know,
not
I
fucking
know.
heartless
How come this
demons.
strange
Right,
man
yeah,
suddenly
that's a
knows your
great way
name?
to fucking humanize someone.
You're waiting for your master to come home, aren't you? Don't worry, we're not looking to suddenly whisk you away.
Also, I mean, surely if you're in charge, you could just change the rules.
As I
Yeah,
thought.
but
You
they
remember.
don't
Excellent. It
because
looks
like
what
they
he
want to
needed
have their
wasn't for us to
fancy
take him away,
fancy.
but for us
Because,
to accompany
bruh,
him.
tradition.
Yeah, that too. They're
You
all
know,
old.
I sometimes did this too. Everyone has people and events from their past that they look back on fondly. The
Doesn't
Shumatsuban
Parliament
is
have
not a
all the
peaceful
real power?
organization.
No. Parliament
And being a
technically
ninja
has
is
no power.
extremely dangerous. Many of the Shumatsuban's ninjas have
so
paid the ultimate
through
price
technicalities
in
and
the course of
shit,
carrying out top secret
basically,
missions. But at least now, Inu Shosho,
although
you're
we
not the
don't
only
really,
one in the world who
no, we do.
remembers him.
Okay, so
From
technically,
today
we
onward,
vote for the prime minister,
I think that means
and then
deal,
the
right?
prime minister is technically
Maybe we
appointed
can
by the
build a little
monarch.
kennel for him.
So,
In the
like,
long term, being out in the
through
cold
like
and
all
wet
these
like this
loopholes
could
and
start
shit,
to cause
really,
joint
if
problems.
like
I
the
could
monarchy
make some winter
wanted
clothes
to,
for
they
him,
could have
too.
absolute and total power, but they choose not to. But no, Parliament has the final say. So it's not sorry. The monarchy has the final say. So whenever a rule gets passed through Parliament, or not a rule, whenever a law gets passed through Parliament, sorry, it goes to House of Commons first, then House of Lords, then I think it goes somewhere else and gets reviewed a bunch, and it just gets passed back and forth between House of Commons and House of Lords a couple times. But essentially, the monarch has the final say as to whether it goes into effect or not.
They're doing the quest bullshit on me again. Hello,
Is it
Hershey.
true they hip hip hooray when the monarch is crowned? No. Instead, they all simultaneously shit their pants. Like in perfect synchronization, because they're all old and die at the same time.
Sick. Pants shitting, my favorite.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
Hirsch does have the poop lore, so you never know.
Based. Yeah, and fun fact, while they were actually carrying like driving the queen down into whatever the fuck she was going into, the driver was watching Family Guy Funny Moments on his iPhone 4S.
How do you
Yeah,
know
I'll
it
do
was
a
funny
freeze frame
moments?
high five and credits roll. What do you mean, how do I know it was funny moments? I could see the title.
Oh, okay. I think there was like one of the dailies was like glitched on PS5. So I had to like
iPhone
hop on
4S.
I had to hop on PC for a hot minute. I'm wondering if it like glitched and like gave me this quest again because I feel like I've done this.
iPhone 4S. Yeah, they're not allowed to upgrade, but the 4S still connects to 4G. I mean, the Queen was literally in the box, like, doing her Genshin dailies, so...
Yeah,
She was playing Warzone.
She faked her death so she can have more time for Genshin.
Nah, she faked her death so that she could play Warzone and, like, take back her power.
By winning Warzone?
Yeah, by being like, I'm not old, look at me, bitches.
Hmm. All this royal talk is making me want to watch more of the show.
Do you want to after we get done with the stream? I kind of want to watch it again.
We could, yeah.
I'm invested in it. Like, I don't give a shit about the, like, I think it was a really terrible idea for them to, like, focus it around the prince, because no one gives a shit. But I enjoy watching, like, I enjoy watching all the royals interact with each other. Just because it's, like, it stereotypes them in the perfect way. I wanna see, like, what these, like, angry, like, incel YouTubers have to say about it. Like, I wanna watch that, like, 1 hour long video about it, like, criticizing everything about it and saying how it's rude and disrespectful. I wanna see what they've got to say.
I assume these must all be British YouTubers, because who else would give a fuck?
Let's find out. YouTube.com. Fuck.
Bro, that's far away.
Where is it? Terrible and insulting. That's the one I saw.
I doubt there's no way I could do this. Go ahead.
You're right. The guy who put terrible and insulting, he's British.
Yeah. Couldn't be anything else.
What about the one that says painfully unfunny?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Also British. You were spot on with that, I'm impressed.
Well, it only makes logical sense, like, because there's the one about, like, the Trumps as well, which I'm wondering if we should watch that after this.
Can't catch me. What about this one? I found another
like,
one.
If you're making fun of, like, government people in a country, the only people who are gonna care are people from that country. Like, all politicians are, like, silly and dumb. Sometimes within a country, people will have respect for the government of their own country, but, like, everyone else is just gonna be like, oh, these are dum-dums, and I don't care for them.
Everybody stand back. Everyone on me.
Yep. Even this one, they are all British. That's. I mean, the reason that I'm shocked by that is because, like, generally, I don't see Brits give too much of a shit about the royal family. But I see, like, especially Americans care, just because, like, it's not like, a monarchy is not something you guys have and have to deal with, and so it's like, ooh, monarchy.
Well, you know what? If my dad's mom saw that show, she would also probably be like, oh, that's very disrespectful. But, like, no one, like, under the age of probably, like, 60 over here is gonna give a fuck about the royal family.
Yeah, and generally, nobody under the age of about, like, I'd say 35 gives a shit about them here. Because they've just completely failed to capture, like, a Gen Z audience. They've managed to, like, capture a little bit with millennials, but Gen Z, they have just completely fucked it. And so, like, when the Queen died, for the most part, everyone in Gen Z was just like, rip Lizzie, hashtag rip Bozo, or something. Like
I mean, the response I've
did that
seen-
shit. I'm guilty of it myself. The only reason that like on my stream I was more serious about it is because like it marks big change for my country, but it does not mark big change for me.
Yeah. I've that's the response I've seen is like young people being like, okay, cool, moving on.
Yeah, literally rip bozo. I mean, like, the day after she died, I showed up to work, and, like, my co-worker just shows me a video of, like, a woman crying in the streets of Birmingham. And and she was just like, imagine crying that loud over the death of the Queen, especially in public. And I was like, God.
Yeah.
I even had some customers talking about it. Like, they looked about like 60-something, to be fair. And they were all like, oh yeah, I was crying my eyes out when I found out she died. And it took so much for me to just be like, how do you care?
How do you care? And also, like, tell me that you don't care about anyone besides, like, white people without telling me that you don't care about anyone besides white people.
True.
Like, that's the thing, is you can't...
about the royal...
You can't pretend she's, like, amazing or anything when she's, like, known to be a racist.
And a royal. Like, there's no such thing as a good royal. The best thing as well is, oh shit, I completely lost my train of thought. She was 97 to 96, but yeah. It's not a tragedy. It really isn't. Like, it's you can't really feel bad for a royal, considering that they literally have everything they could ever need taken care of forever, and it's paid for by the, like, with the working people. My taxes goes to those bastards, and the best part is they are not actually like our like royal bloodline. They're German, so.
I know, that's so crazy that, like, they like, fucking Britain conquered the whole world, and, like, it isn't even the British family, it's Germans.
Well, it's because, you know, like, I'm not sure if this is completely accurate, but it's, like, an educated guess. During, like,
Let's light it up.
I don't know what the name for the era is, but I'm just going to say when the Vikings were around. Britain got absolutely fucked. Like, England and Scotland got absolutely raided. And I feel like there was probably, like, parts of that were, like, Germanic tribes or something that, like, completely just overtook. And thus we have a Germanic bloodline for the royals.
Sure.
It was definitely interesting seeing, like, no advertisement allowed for, like, 2 weeks, though.
Yeah, that's just dumb and not modern.
On the day of her funeral, every board had to have the royal cipher with her year of birth and year of death on it. So every single, like, electronic billboard in my city had, like, the royal cipher and then 1926 to 2022.
Was that you popping, or was that my Sealy?
I think that was me.
Yeah. Boy, pop.
No.
Pop in that pussy.
That's a penis.
You're not wrong.
The day she died, I saw a billboard at the train station about it, and I was very confused. Why were they putting a billboard, like, was it like the same sort of thing we have here, where it's just like a picture of the Queen and it says her, like, year of birth and year of death? Or is it like a news billboard or something that says, like, I don't know, CNBC-D's nuts, Queen dead, Lamau?
The news thing would make more sense, but we don't really have, like, news.
Year of birth and
billboards.
death? That's confusing. Well, no, I don't mean news billboards. I mean, like, a billboard with something from a news station on it. Like, we have LBC billboards everywhere, and LBC is like a political thingy radio station here. With the words RIP. Okay. Why, though? Like, the thing is, we have, like, laws and things in place that, like, cause that to happen. You guys don't. I guess just out of respect, but like, bruh. I did very much enjoy seeing how different countries covered it, though. Like how much more professional all of the European countries were about covering the Queen's death when it became breaking news, and then seeing America just stumbling over its own words.
We're not known for being cool to other countries.
Old Americans like licking boots, IDK.
No, I mean that's it, honestly.
Yeah, nah, but it doesn't make sense though, because I would think if anything, old Americans would like hate Britain.
Nah, because they're like old, like they're not that old. They're not like founding America old.
No, but like it's
seen
still
Toma in a
understandable why they might.
We have people like also.
Oh, well, no
Especially
wonder.
considering that for the most part, we have generally been faster to catch up to
Haven't slept too
like
well.
progressive
Wait,
ideologies.
What are you all doing?
We're busy people.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Sorry I'm a little late. Yep, no big deal though.
American
People
boomers
like to criticize
love
those who don't fit
authority.
in.
Yeah.
It's the same everywhere. If a little private gossip.
I mean,
helps
it's
them
I feel
out,
like American boomers
well,
love
good for them.
being
It
in
does no harm to the
authoritative
commie
positions.
Well, no, but
though.
there's an association too. It's like how older people are like yay policies that support the rich, and it's like you have like if you look at the wealth gap, you are so much closer to a poor person or a homeless person. You are not like almost a rich person. You're not like buddies with the rich. They think
Oh,
you're
yeah,
shit
no.
too.
But even within the rich, there's a huge wealth gap. There is such a huge disparity between a millionaire and a billionaire
Wouldn't
that
you
like
agree?
a millionaire is closer to being homeless than a billionaire is.
Good night, have a sleep.
Oh?
There's a lot of reasons it would take too long to explain. That's understandable, but like
I'm touched
still,
that that's
I
how
just
you
I-
see
I
the
me no
situation.
comprende.
The TLDR of my point is like with the American dream and all that stuff, it's like gaslit people into thinking that they're like close to being rich and that rich people are rich because like they worked hard and earned it, which is not the case. But it leads to
No.
an attitude of like oh yeah, Bill Gates, Bezos, good for them.
I don't think
Well, the
we
thing
need
is
to go
that's
down
why
that
people
route,
always
though.
say like,
But
oh, well,
you're
Bill
my
Gates
guest,
dropped out
and
of college,
I'm willing to
Jeff
give
Bezos dropped
anything
out of
you
college.
suggest
It's
a
like,
shot.
yes,
I'll be waiting for
so
you.
did I, but I work in retail. I'm not a billionaire. And like again, like you said with the American dream and stuff like that, there was such a huge like housing boom in the 60s and stuff that it like led people to believe that they had like this fucking mega mansion when they just had what everyone else in the country was also getting.
I saw something on TikTok today that was like, hey, housing is like so unsustainable and it's becoming more unsustainable. Buy like another house and use it as a rental property and then give it to your kid eventually.
You're Miss Kamisato's friend, aren't you?
And I was like, damn, that's actually like a good idea.
Basically,
And I was
something
like,
Granted.
damn,
awful's
yeah,
happened.
hold on.
You have to have enough to buy a
I'm
house,
just
though.
gonna-
We should do about it.
No, you have to have
In
enough to buy
preparation
two
for the
houses,
festival next month.
from
But
what
as luck would
I'm
have it,
gathering
our
from
ship
that.
got
You have
hit
to
by
buy
strong
one to
winds
live
out
in
at
yourself
sea.
and one to rent
Well,
out, and then you give the
certainly
rental
there's no
property to
time
your
to go
kids.
all the way
Well,
back to
depending on how you
Oklahoma
work out the
Patch.
mortgages and stuff,
Our
though,
only
you may
option
not
is a
like
gentleman
need all
based
that
on
money
the
right now, right this
Islands
second.
by the name- but he's a shrewd one.
But
I mean,
still,
I'm-
that's not as like accessible to make it like useful.
Yeah,
Clearly
no,
he wants to
because
take us
like,
for every moral
just
we're
buy
worth.
a house. Yeah, fucking
tried.
hold on. It's not
He
like the
once sold
UK's
us
been in
some
a housing
ceremony-
bubble
he's
for the
resented us
past
ever
like
since.
15 years.
Now that he actually has the
Right.
the Ashro Commission doesn't have
I
any
am
direct authority over
I'm
merchants.
waiting for a
Kazumasa
housing
and
market
Furusawa
crash. There
have
is
marched
going
off
to
the
be
scene.
one.
I really
Houses
hope
are
the festival-
so like just living is so expensive in the UK right now that there is going to be a crash at some point. And I'm looking forward to it because there are a bunch of fancy new apartment buildings being built in Sheffield City
Oh,
Centre, and
that
I
whole
would like
situation,
one.
huh?
That's the thing that just like seems the bleakest to me is like apartments. Like I can't ever do an apartment that's miserable. The idea that that's gonna just be like what people have to do and can't like have their own place sucks.
Oh, I
heard
will
a thing
never
or
be able
two
to own my
about
own
it.
home.
I was planning
Like
on finding
never.
some time to
I
sort it.
like unless
It's
I
hard to
like
say for sure
penny
since this is
pinch and
future
save
interest,
every little
still,
like
the
piss
original
droplet
plan here
of
was
money
to
that I
focus
can
on your
gather.
enjoyment,
I
not
am never
rope
going to
you
be
into
able
the
to.
trials and
But like that's just
tribulations of the
unrealistic.
Yashiro
I would
Commission.
I would
Oh,
vastly prefer
you
to
think
be able
so?
to like own my own home. No, I'd
Well,
prefer
in
to be able
that
to like
case,
put a
well,
down
if
payment
that
on
is
an
what you're-
apartment and own it, versus like renting a house or mortgaging a house for the rest of my life.
Like also on the rental property thing, the shitty thing is like, oh, this like life hack that could like help you like get out involves you being a property owner, like a
Yeah.
like that, you know, because that's just a fucking like leech on society, but it makes you money.
Yeah. Gen Z is not going to be able to buy homes. It's not an option for like 80%. That's what I'm saying. Is like, I feel like one day I might get to own my own apartment. Like maybe a nice 2-bed apartment in like Sheffield City Centre or something. But that's like a one day I might and not a I will. Because like, God knows, I might just end up renting for the rest of my life. And even then, chances are I'll just be renting like a stinky little apartment that I don't really want to live in.
Hello again.
I mean, like that's it's already true for like my like whatever the hell I am, like early.
You're millennial.
Early like late millennial or whatever. Like we can't afford houses.
Do you know how long
Yeah,
the Tenryou
like
Commission
it applies to both generations, but at the same time, it's like like earlier millennials definitely had a chance. Like although
earlier
ones, earlier millennials had a chance. Later millennials still like had time to go to college and get jobs, while Gen Z right now, especially in Europe, we're fucked, to put it simply. Like, I think maybe one day I could own an apartment, but, like, the cost of living is constantly going up, bills are constantly going up, food prices are constantly going up. I am well and truly fucked, so I'm gonna have to start shopping at Aldi.
Like, I'm in such a fortunate financial situation. Oh, cool. The game is dying. Love that. Hopefully stream isn't dying. You're still here, so that's
no,
good.
stream's fine. Stream's fine.
I'm in such a lucky financial situation living with my parents and having a very low cost of living. Granted, I don't have like a super high paying job, but I'm still working like more like what would be like an entry level office job or something. Like I still couldn't afford it, and I'm like doing great.
You have a high paying job in comparison to me.
Well, that like, right? Yes, but compared to
a lot
like
of the videos.
Well, that's it. It's relative. Go on.
A lot of the videos I've been shown about saving money boils down to already being rich. I mean, like, yeah, because people just assume that, like, especially because people that have money and were born into money assume that everyone else already has that money. Whereas, like, my family was on the brink of collapse, like, 10 years ago, because my mum could barely afford to pay bills, and my dad was working down south. And so I never saw my dad. I was, like, eating maybe 2 meals a day, and they were like not even proper meals. It was like the cheap, shittiest thing that we could get from like Morrison's or something, because it's all we could afford. And again, they could barely afford to pay their mortgage. We were like a hair away from being completely bankrupt. And people don't know what it's like to live through that. Most people don't know what it's like to live through that. And especially like middle and upper class people that have tricked themselves into thinking that they're wealthy. They're just going to assume that everyone has got money to just do these things already.
Yeah.
Kids are probably going to be worse
I guess it's time in the police station.
until like essentially the Minecraft world resets, or we'll just die.
I can't say I think about
I feel like with the state that everything's in right now, there will eventually be a crash. Like, bills can only get so high, inflation can only get so high, and like the housing market can only get so expensive before people are just unable to live and everything crashes. Parents went through that as well. I was too young to remember. My sister was definitely too young to remember, but I was just old enough to remember it. My parents were like on the brink of divorce as well. Like, it was I had a pretty rough childhood in terms of like financial stability.
Yeah, I'm Mom saying we did too. I'm young enough to remember it, but I didn't like I was too young to conceptualize it at the time. But I was conscious I just wasn't conscious of what was going on.
That's right.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, the whole reason that like my dad was working down south is because he could earn more money working closer to London and then send it up to us. But he was having issues finding work, and my mom's job wasn't paying well enough, and so we were like barely scraping by for the most part.
Right.
Huh. You don't say.
These two are
And obviously,
veterans
I
of
didn't
business.
understand what was going on, but I
Sales,
remember it.
quality stock,
And
but
now
their
looking
prices
back,
are low.
I
This
get it.
one sprung up out of nowhere recently in retail.
And I
This one
definitely
grabbed a loan
fear
and
a
leapt
similar
straight
situation
onto
for
the
myself.
bandwagon. In their
Wait, I know
That's
this
why saving's important.
yeah.
Yeah, but like I fear a point where like
Is something I hope you could do.
I fear that it might get to a point where like no matter how much money I'm earning, everything becomes too expensive for me to pay.
I guess you have a
And
few questions.
I think
I'll
that
explain
like
everything
eventually it's
later.
going to get to a
But it looks
point like that, and then everything will crash. Like the housing market's been like that for like 15 years in this country, but I fear that like food and cost of living and bills is going to hit the same at some point.
Yeah. Money is scary.
It's not even like money is scary, it's more inflation is scary, especially when it doesn't get resolved. I'm hopeful that the new Prime Minister's plans to help ease the burden that the sudden spike that bills are going through right now will actually like come into effect and give people a hand, but they're a conservative government, and so I don't trust them.
Order guide you.
Fall in! Attaboy! Ha!
Careful. There could be more monsters to come.
I've been bitching about this a lot lately, and I'm sure it has to do with my internet, but I love how just my single player game has fucking ping problems.
POV me sitting at 82 ping permanently because European plague on North American servers.
What, like you're draining all the ping?
What?
Are you saying 82 is good or bad?
Let's light it up.
82 is good because it's less than 100. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's bad in comparison to someone that would be in North America.
Okay, almost there now.
When I have
One
good
final
ping,
push.
yes. Like right now, my good ping at this moment is like 80 to 100. If it's not spiking higher.
I mean, if you look at like any site or any website or app or program or whatever that has like the 3-bar measurement system for ping,
Catch me.
they all follow the same format of 0 to 100 is good, 100 to 250 is okay, and then anything above 250 is not great.
Advance!
Gooba.
Gooba.
I think
Gooba.
So many monsters, I didn't even.
the route should be
That's
safe
my
from here
Sealy's
on
name.
out.
Sure thing.
All in a day's work.
Mine's little Alex.
No, what do you mean?
It's a cute little guy.
No.
And it's blonde.
No, it's orange.
It's gold.
It's orange.
It's gold.
Gold is just orange, but brighter.
Technically it is Kurkuma, which has cum in it, so it's all coming together.
Fuck do you mean Kakuma? What you on about?
Worry no
That's
more,
the color.
good sir. You're good to.
Good to know.
Or Sir Kuma, I don't know how you say
Issue
it.
You needed my help with. You always seem to be
Color
cleaning
names
up
are
for other
dumb.
people behind the
Normalize
scenes.
using
Speaking
hex
of,
codes.
I'm going to need your help again.
Ah yes, I love the hashtag E13227 Sealy.
Nail over the chance to make a profit.
I would
that
prefer
rings a
that
bell.
honestly. I
One
could
other
probably
thing.
dissect that.
I heard Sakai.
Huh? Is that so?
Think nothing of it.
I mean, you can definitely learn to recognize
Okay, this
some
problem
patterns
is
in there.
halfway solved.
E132.
That was the
27.
quartermaster of the
So
Tenryou
that I would
Commission.
actually-
He's in charge of all of their procurement and
That would be
also
like
responsible
brighter-
for keeping their weapon supplies intact. Making weapons
Brighter on the
involves
red,
purchasing raw
so it'd be
material.
like,
Iron ore trade is actually what I was discussing with him just on the
that feels like a
surface,
light
not
red
whole
to me.
lot, I'll admit, but
Okay.
before that,
But since it's like everything else is dimmer, it comes down. I'm gonna put that in and see how close I am.
Oh, I thought that was you putting it in.
No, I'm like thinking that with my brain hole.
I hope your brain doesn't have holes in it.
No, it's like Swiss cheese.
That's not good.
Why not?
Because that
Yasutake sent someone
shouldn't
over.
have that.
what?
You betcha. The
Well,
guy
it
owes
does.
me Mora for sure, but there's a long repayment period.
But as I
Copada,
recall, the only
Copada,
reason he was entitled to
Copada.
such a long. So if we sever ties,
In principle, that's how. I'm just a small timer, you know.
come on now, let's work something out. For starters,
Oh, I was
I'd say
right. That is
you-
red.
If you
It's
bring
like
me some Noctilucous Jade,
it's not.
Great.
Smart boy.
Yeah. No, since it's E, it's like it's not as pale as I thought it
Okay.
would be, but
Plan.
yeah, it's
Leave
it's
you know, Toma.
it's
I
not
sure hope
quite
the
like
two of us never get into a
FF0000,
Don't
but
you
it's
worry.
it's close
Unless
enough.
you've got plans to cause trouble for the Yashiro Commission.
conflict. That's good to hear. Okay, I'll be seeing.
People whose attention is always focused on other people's weaknesses. Let's head.
Also, no, not smart.
Yes.
Fart.
Both.
No.
You can have smarticle particles and farticle particles.
We could try.
No.
I highly doubt that. But the samurai.
We
serve the head
doubt
of the
that.
clan. If the clan is in.
I'm so excited to play Crisis Core you don't understand.
Huh? What's he doing here? There's nothing we can do about it. Brace
I have it on
yourself.
PSP, but now that I know that there's a remake coming in like 2 months,
I
I'm.
apologize.
Ooh.
What's going on here?
Toma,
What?
are you
You're
here? I was
huge.
completely in the wrong.
No.
However,
And without any duds.
none whatsoever.
I can
I'll
see
stake
your
my whole
little kitty
reputation
tail
on it.
wagging.
No fakes, no defects. I give you my word.
Stop looking at it.
It's cute though.
Stop looking at it.
I guarantee you
Since
that
you've
people are
promised not
looking
to
at your
sneak in
tail all
any
the time
fakes
because
this
it's
time
cute.
around, go
No,
ahead with the
I
shipment.
no, I doubt.
Okay, I'll deliver.
You see what I mean? Getting things settled as soon as possible is in everyone's best interest. All right.
Why was he apologizing?
What's going on here? That's strange.
Oh shit, they updated the box art for it. Ooh.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
the
surely.
floors are done. Next, I need to dust.
Ooh,
I
but
only
still.
took one day off, but look how much dust has gathered. This is what I mean when I say cleaning is a daily chore. You remember what he
I
said.
feel like it would
don't
be
you?
a better
So,
experience
the
on
solution
Xbox
in
One,
this
but I'm
case
gonna get
was
it
to
on
cut off his main
PS4
line of
because it has the
business
free
and make
upgrades
him
to
really
PS5
feel the
version.
heat.
Hmm.
The Yashiro Commission
And I-
doesn't
I
have
wanna
the
try and get a
authority to
PS5
meddle
at
in the
some point
business
in the near
world,
future.
but as it happened, when he realized he couldn't shift his product, then I just had to make sure
Is
he
that a
caught wind of
JBL
what the cause of his
gaming
problems
headset?
was,
The
so
fuck?
he'd seek us out to make an apology. It's no big deal.
Why would
I've dealt with
Gaming.
plenty of situations like I know you'd like people to look up to
Why
me
would you
more,
want a
but
JBL
I'm
gaming
just the
headset?
housekeeper of the Kamisato clan. Reputation. You feel indignant for my sake.
I don't
when
know the
you
brand,
hear people
honestly.
spreading gossip about me, don't you? That's for
Right, well,
me,
imagine
that's
if you
enough.
took like a
Thanks
really
for your help in
nice
averting the
pair of
potential
speakers and then
crisis for the-
put like 7 blankets
Plus,
over them, and that's what JBL headphones sounds like. What?
You're just the audio boy.
Listen. I've owned a few pairs of JBL headphones. They're just very muffled and bassy, but like not in a good way, because they don't like accentuate the high end at all. And so it's just nothing but like.
I am 1/3 done with Boy Quest.
Wow, that's crazy.
I never have enough stamina to do like 2 of these 4-star quests, so I'll take however long, half an hour plus to finish off Toma, and then we'll call stream after.
But despite that, so what do you usually prefer? Indoor or
Shush you.
Sounds like a plan. I don't really feel like. In which case, let's head to Komori Tea House. There's nowhere better to sit and chat quietly, but I'll head over there right now and get a few things prepared.
I wish Toma was better. I wish I was incentivized to use him more.
I have an incentivization.
His nuts don't count.
I wasn't gonna say that.
His fat cock doesn't count either.
I wasn't gonna say that either.
His sweet little ass doesn't count either.
I wasn't gonna say that either.
Okay, go on then.
He's cute.
Yeah, but he's not like an
must have been a while
amazing
since you were
support or
last
anything.
here.
But, like-
since it's about time to eat, so please
But, like-
help yourself. And I can't claim to
But he
compete
do
with
be
the
a good
likes
little
of Blue
houseboy who
Restaurant
makes dinner
Chef,
and clean.
but I think I did all
But
right.
exactly. There's an
Yeah, but it doesn't help me in the abyss. He can't
could do.
clean their clocks.
He could bring you snacks.
That would be a great character, honestly. Like, in the way that like Xiangling's upgraded little Wooba panda drops like a chili pepper. Have like a character that like their whole point is to like drop snacks, and then you pick that up with another character to like buff them.
Toma leads the life I
look
want to
shocked.
live.
Whoa,
Just
whoa. there's
somebody's
been a
manservant?
misunderstanding. I admit. I
Nah,
may have
somebody's
added
boy
a
wife.
few
What do you
weird
mean?
things to that hot
Well, but he
pot,
also
but
do the
it was just
cooking
a
and the
game.
cleaning.
For normal meals, I cook normal dishes. Anyway, please dig in.
Yes.
I won't get.
Nothing.
Go on.
Nothing.
Well, seems like my cooking has
What?
your seal. You're welcome. When you're
Mm.
out adventuring, take your cape, for
What?
example. If you ignore them, sooner or later,
Apparently
the
he
whole
also
seam
does
is going
the
to come undone.
seamstress
and then you'll have a
work.
really tough time mending it.
The seaming. I don't know what that would be. The
The
mending.
seaman.
He does the seaming. Sometimes she just goes down to the port and takes care of them all.
He
Let me
he
sew it
lives
up
the
for you
life I
later.
want to lead.
I'm pretty handy.
You
with the
just
needle
want to
and
be
thread.
somebody's maid professionally.
Yeah, and get fucked by them too.
Wow.
Speaking
What?
of housekeeping, I can say with confidence that you won't find anyone
you
as
expect
handy
anything
around the
less of
home
me?
as I am.
No. I know what you're about.
Cleaning, cooking, and mending
Yeah.
are among my greatest strengths.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You
Cooking,
can always
cleaning, and
feel free
mending.
to hand me jobs like this. What is it? Wait, you're suggesting? I'm not sure it would work.
Uh-huh.
I doubt
What?
anyone would sign up
What are
for
you
that class.
thinking about?
Did you not hear the second half?
I heard...
I just don't
That's
think
not
it's
the noises
realistic
that
to
I made.
change people's perception.
What did
of
you
me
make?
just by showcasing my housekeeping skills? I'm
Yeah,
surprised that
close
whole
enough.
matter is still troubling you. Actually,
No.
Are you playing Genshin now, or are you getting boofed?
with that being
Yeah,
said,
I'm playing Genshin.
finding an
I'm just
opportunity to share some housekeeping wisdom
don't ask
with-
what I'm doing.
Life maintenance is important.
Looking at
You have to
PP
look
mods?
after yourself if you're going to bring your
No.
best self to your work.
I'm not.
You know what?
I'm playing
Let's
Genshin.
give it a try.
What?
You think
You're
so?
cute.
In that case,
What?
I need to prepare.
You're a funny little kitty.
If I'm going to
I'm
end up with a
not,
lot
I'm
of
playing
students,
Genshin.
Tables and chairs I can sort out easily enough.
What?
But I'll need. Are you sure? That'd be great.
That is what we're here to do.
Let's see. Once we have
Crazy.
all
We're
our
here to
essentials, we
kick
can
ass
figure out the
and
next steps.
kiss boys and play Genshin.
I really hope everything.
Wow.
And
Which boys?
kick boys and kiss ass.
Which boys?
That's all the
that
ingredients
boy.
we need. Time to hit
Got
the
'em.
streets and launch our grand advertising campaign. As it
Unfair.
happens, I know someone in town who runs a textiles business. I'm sure she must know lots of people interested in housekeeping. So let's pay her a visit.
I mean, is it unfair?
Yeah.
You can reach over and do the same thing. We have the same. The playing field is even.
What do you mean the playing field's even?
I don't have like a tactical advantage.
You do.
Even if my smooches are tactical, my advantage is not.
Yeah, they are.
Explain.
Well, you're like so much closer to me than I am to you.
Oh, hi, Toma.
Uh-huh,
What
right.
brings you here?
Because that makes sense. That's a science.
Looking to buy some fabric?
Yeah.
We have a new batch in. It's a great choice. if
Okay,
you're
well, you
looking to
just
make loud
stay over
talk.
there and be the Points and Redeems mascot then.
No.
Wow. Or eat my ass.
I did no.
Oh,
That's not what I was trying to do.
It's now that part in the stream where you're lurking.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going goblin mode again.
problem is, I'm not. Among other things, I'll be teaching some handy sewing techniques. Do you think you'd be able to lend a hand?
Of course, it'd be my pleasure. And thank you for supporting my business, Toma. As it happens, several of my regular customers do have an interest in housekeeping. After I've closed up for the day, I'll go and talk to them for you. The only thing is, I'm not sure there's enough of them for a whole class.
Yuko. So she has a.
If I remember correctly, with your housekeeping expertise.
Great. Thanks for all your help. All right, let's go try our luck with Yuko.
Fingers.
Honestly, my husband doesn't lift a finger around the house. The moment he's home on his day off, it's
They could
shoes
be.
off and straight to bed so he can just
What?
lie there.
Bingus
doing
could be a
nothing.
woman.
No.
Not. I don't know. I don't know what Bingus has going on.
I know his work is
Bingus.
tiring, but recently I
Bingus
You are
got Bingus.
the
struggling
Bingus.
with all that.
They act like it's
Not
our job.
how am I
just
Bingus?
because we do it.
You're a cat.
But
But I have hair.
that would be me.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
Toma,
still the closest thing here to a
housekeeper for the
Bingus.
Yashiro Commission. We're looking
But I
to
have
start a
hair.
housekeeping class
Wow.
at the commission headquarters.
If anything, you're the
I was
closest to a
just wondering
Bingus. Do you
whether
want
that
to
might be something that interests you.
even have a tail?
He has a tail.
Nah.
Housekeeping?
That's
Cats
his
have
penis.
tails, even if.
Class?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. But we'll be teaching a whole bunch of handy. The class is free, of course.
I think this is suspicious.
Well, I'll be straight with you, ladies. I believe the classes
Oh,
are free for a
Toma.
limited time only, right, Trevor?
What?
He said, "I'll be straight with you, ladies." R.I.P. the ships.
What if I just
So
like
far,
build new ones
attendance
though?
has been a little on the slow side.
Yeah, but
So
if
we
he's straight with the
decided to
ladies,
start
he's not
offering
getting
free
fucked by
trial
Ayato.
classes. After the trial period
Here he
comes
is.
to
What do
an
you mean?
end,
He just has
and
to
if you're
pretend.
still satisfied with the
I
results.
see.
What,
It
to like
sounds
getting fucked?
reasonable, but I have a question.
No.
Is this
As
class
part of the
for
job?
women only?
Oh, not
No,
at
he
all.
has to.
It's open
He
to
has to
people of
pretend
all
that he's
genders and
not
ages.
just fucking his
You've got
employer.
to know how to look after
Wow.
yourself.
Well said.
What?
In that case, I'll bring my husband along.
That's just the shit,
Sounds
like,
like he could learn a thing or two
I'm
from
assuming you know of, but don't actually know Black Butler.
Me too. Oh, and while
Yes.
you're at it,
He does this whole bit in the show where he, like, you know, because he's a demon, so he does all this, like, supernatural, like, incredible shit. And everyone's like, whoa, how'd you do that? And he's like, oh, it's, you know, that's just a butler's duties. But he says it in, like, a double meaning way that, like, in Japanese also means, like, oh, it's because I'm a demon. But, like, you know, that, like, that would be Toma, like, putting out whole. And then just like, oh, that's just part of a good butler's duties.
I'm sure older folks like him would have time to attend.
Thank you, Toma.
All right.
Nah.
I'll see if I can convince the older folks to come along and make up the numbers.
I think it is.
I think it is wrong.
Wow, what do you mean? You don't think a good butler should serve whole?
Well, that's not what I said.
What'd you say then?
That, like, I feel like that's not part of his job. That's just how he's
Housekeeping
rewarded.
class, eh? I was handy around the home
He's
back
he's
in the
he's
day.
he's paid in
Sam,
sex.
You're very young. Are you
What?
quite sure you're...
I will do my very best. As housekeeper for the Kamisato
I think that's just your
I've been
preference
honing my
showing. You
craft
just
for a
want to be
long
paid
time
income.
I
Very
Yeah.
good. Yeah. If you're as good as you claim to
Listen,
be, I
if-
will encourage
if the
everyone
dick's
I
that
know
good-
to attend your classes. And if I find
What?
your skills to be lacking, I will
If
be
his
quite happy to teach
dick
a few
swing when he
things
walks,
myself.
I will clean his entire estate.
What can I say?
If his
Well,
dick swing when he walk,
well
I
then,
will listen when he
that will
talk.
probably just about do it. As
But also, it doesn't matter because I am not a size queen.
Well,
What?
nothing. My wows are non sequiturs.
to be
I
honest,
don't know what that word
with
means.
this being
They
my
don't
first
have a
time holding
point.
class,
They're
I've
just
got
an
no
utterance.
idea how many people. I
Well, they
just
should,
hope it goes
because
well.
I'm gonna continue to ask what every single time you
Anyway,
say it.
Tonight, So, what do you think the turnout will be like? I sure hope so.
And I expect
we
a
promoted it pretty hard,
minimum
after
of
all.
3 paragraphs in my email inbox by Monday.
This is the weirdest feeling. Housekeeping has always been something I do alone.
I'm enjoying his quests at least. Like some of them are just fucking tedious, but his have like fun plot lines. We pet puppies and he made me dinner. Now we're doing home ec.
Welcome,
what?
one and all. This is
Home
my
ec,
first
home
time teaching a
education,
housekeeping
like
class, just as I'm
housekeeping
sure it's
class,
your first time
cooking, cleaning,
attending.
Home
etc.
ec?
I'd like to
How's
start
it-
from the
how's that
theory,
spelled?
if I may, and
I
talk
think
a
EC.
little bit about why mastering the discipline of housekeeping is
Wait,
such an
what?
important thing.
Oh. Still, I would consider the shortening of education to be like ED.
Yeah, it's
Home ed.
I think it is though. Ec for education, maybe not. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I feel like
Americans.
it's ed because it's like
No one's ever held a class like this in the past.
It's not though.
Shit. What do you mean it's not though?
It's not. It's not home ed.
I saved
Well,
you a
it
place.
is here.
Please take a seat.
The way I
Like,
see it,
ED
housekeeping
is
a
definitely
unique
a shortening for
skill set that
education
in
here.
Nowhere are these skills more pertinent than in the context of a marital relationship. In a marriage,
Yep,
the
and now
lives
he's
of two
describing
people
why
become
cleaning is good
closely
for marriage
intertwined.
because he's a boy wife.
If you can't look after yourself properly, that burden ends up being
Wow.
shouldered by your partner.
What?
This, in turn,
That's
will
me
start to
describing
take a
how
toll
cleaning is
upon
good
the
for marriage.
relationship With,
Once again, Braps
Now
as
marry
your
me.
platform.
um,
Wow, live
what are you
proposal.
doing here?
I don't have a ring. I do have a hole though.
Will suffice or ring pop.
What the?
Huh?
I brought him.
I don't think you heard what
Didn't
I
you
said.
say men
I
can
heard
study
what you said.
housekeeping too?
That's
Okay.
a ring of muscle that counts.
Wipe that look off your face.
That's really
Aren't you going to
gross.
greet
Don't
the
describe it
teacher?
like that.
That's what it is, though.
No,
Okay,
it's-
but like describing
Darling.
things
Hello,
literally
teacher.
isn't always great for my ears.
Well, hello and welcome. Well, let's keep going.
Maybe cat buttholes are
Housekeeping
different.
is
I don't
not
know.
difficult per se. The difficult
Don't
part is to keep up with housework on an
Talk.
ongoing
Don't
basis.
talk about my
You
ass
either
like
have to
that.
love everything about it, or you
Yeah,
need
listen,
a
you're
few
the one who
tricks
brought
up
it
your
up.
sleeve to make things
I am
easier.
not.
Excuse me, you over there? I like to see active engagement in my lessons. That is, unless some of you are looking to stay behind after class to catch up.
Gooba.
Do I get his fucking achievement?
Gooba.
Best flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste of victory.
Oh, I
And that's
forgot
why
this
I've never
place
spent a
existed.
single more on any of my snacks. I've won them all, fair and square.
Bruh.
Yes, bruh.
Bruh.
Oh wait, I'm dumb. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong path.
Bruh.
Yes, bruh.
Bruh.
Wow.
Bruh.
Wow.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
I keep thinking, since I'm the host here, we ought to. But this. So. You want to go? If you
Pinche
like cats, I go there pretty much feeling that. Narukami Island. Which one are you?
Gooba.
Okay, let's go. I know Rito pretty well. Today's a rare day off.
I'd name a cat Gooba.
You would name a cat fart.
No,
I
I wouldn't.
feel like anything is on the table. And
No.
your laughter speaks bounds as to the correctness of my statement.
No, it's just funny.
Then again, a long
I
time
wasn't
for humans
expecting
is a
that.
blink of an eye for the makes me wonder.
Well, I'm glad I
what
can
is
make you chuckle.
Mondstadt like these days? Yeah, I actually
I would
grew up
not.
there.
I have
Later,
like
my father moved back to Inazuma.
one
and
name in
then we
mind
never
for a
heard
cat
from him.
aside from Gooba.
Unfortunately, we hit a huge storm on the way. Oh, this is a branch of the Chuyu Trading Company based. I'm guessing you would have seen shops
But I
that
need
look
to
like
get a
this
cat
over there.
first. What? I can't assign the cat names to just any
What brings
random
the two of
cat.
you all the way out to Rito today? Since you're here, you should pick out a special
Can't
something.
assign my own
like
nicknames
this
either.
Noctilucus jade necklace.
Cute, adorable
this
boy.
core lapis bracelet. They may not be top tier in terms
Cab
of
for
ore
short.
quality, but the craftsmanship
We just
simply
need a
exquisite.
T word. Cute, adorable twink. Cat.
No.
It's all coming together.
No.
I'm a genius.
No.
Either of them pique your interest?
Incorrect.
I think both suit you very nicely. To heck with it. How often do we get to do this? But you've got to be fair to us with the price, ma'am.
Oh, really? Well, say no more, Toma. I wouldn't dream of overcharging.
It looks very reasonable. Deal.
He's buying me
Back in its
jewelry.
heyday, Rito always used to remind me of Mondstadt.
What a boy.
Freedom of trade, freedom of culture,
Ideal
and freedom of
male
lifestyle.
wife.
I mean, usually it would be the other way around. You buy stuff for the male wife.
This is the Sailing
But
Breeze,
he got a
purveyor
rich man
of
to
Mondstadt
funds.
wines. As it turned out, one of the first things that greeted me here when I arrived wasn't my father. It must be said, though, the wine back when my father was still in Mondstadt. Of course, I was still a kid back then, and now that I'm actually old enough, the opportunity is gone. I hope you've been to Mondstadt, right? I hear the owner's quite a formidable businessman.
Have we been to
If you
Angel
give me a
Share? I
chance,
don't know
I'd
that I know
love to
that.
meet him.
Mondstadt.
When that day comes, we should
Unless
also grab a
that's
drink.
a cat
Wait, what
bar
am I
with
saying?
Fiona.
I heard the Shogun recently abolished the Sakoku decree, and trade and commerce is already starting to recover. I'm sure it won't be long before Rita retrieves the prosperity of its past. This is also thanks to your hard work. Thanks to you, our nation can finally prosper.
Hi, Toma. Out shopping with your friend? Can I get you anything today?
Oh, why not? I'll take that toy fox.
He's buying new toys for the boys.
The Sakoku decree might have been abolished, but the International Trade Association is still going strong. After all, there are still plenty of situations where there... Here we are. Bet this takes you back, huh? We sure did. A lot of people in Rito are still very grateful to you. If you're interested...
Excuse me, it is you! What a coincidence!
I don't believe we've met.
No, I ran into some trouble a while back. Ask Kurisu if you're on the receiving end of someone's kindness.
Something...
That's right! So here it is. I thought this would be the only fitting way to repay someone of your stature. Not to mention that the value of your assistance...
I actually meant the game, but also you.
My gift. Do you like it?
You're in sync.
I humbly accept your
No.
gift. Keep up the good work in your line of business.
I will. I'll leave you in peace now.
You too. Pretty high energy guy, huh? You want to try? They're all handmade by top chefs, and the flavor is as authentic as it gets. Great. I'm glad you like it. I'll see about trying to make my own recipe when I get the chance. Okay, that about wraps up our nostalgia trip. Let's keep heading this way. We don't get to hang out all that often. With the change of seasons, Rito gives me a different feeling each time I come. Maybe it's not entirely to do with the seasons. Anyway, the main point is, I'm happy to be... The view here isn't as spectacular as... And I'm sure it'll be bustling with life again. Once I'm on top of things, I think I'll have to ask my lady for a long vacation, so I can take a trip back
I
home.
don't think Ayaka's in
I
charge
don't
of your
see that
time off. I
happening
think that's
anytime soon,
Ayato.
though. All right. Come to think of it, I do have a couple more places I could take you. Well, the whole reason I took you out was to thank you for all the help you gave. As long as you enjoyed yourself, that's all I could ask for. You don't have to give me a gift. Really? Oh, my. It's... This really... I'm a little lost for words. Oh, I know, but I don't mean its material value. I'm talking about its value to me. Let me put it this way. The confectioner, I helped him out, so it's standard procedure for him to get a gift from me in return. Also, he picked a brand of fancy confectionery. If you lend more to someone, you can guarantee that any... But the gift you just gave me can't be weighed in the same terms. Oh, okay.
Is he gonna tell us what we got him? Because the other option was a
least take
flower,
this
so I'm
in
assuming
return.
this isn't that.
It's an omamori I always carry with me. But It can bring the bearer good luck. Seriously, I'm not making that up. He gave it to my mom. Who knows? Maybe this Omamori was whatever the truth of it.
Yeah, no, you actually would just love this quest because it's just all fucking like dating him. What? You like him? How's that mean? Adorable. So I'm still unsure where the fuck the achievements happen. I guess I got one of them right at the beginning. I wasn't thinking, so that's one down. And then I just gotta get one more before I do them all. Probably fussing over nothing. Speaking of achievements, they finally fucking patched Cult of the Lamb yesterday/today after like a month.
Oh,
There were like
welcome.
major issues
Must
and
have
they
been a
like
while since you were
couldn't
last
get the
here.
Xbox patch out for a month.
Since it's about time to eat, I couldn't resist whipping it. So please, and what's wrong? Whoa, what? I admit, for normal me anyway. Well, you're welcome. What? Take your cape, for example. If you ignore them, let me sew it up for you. Speaking of house cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths. What is it? Wait, you're suggesting I teach? I just don't think it. With that being said, life maintenance. You know what?
Oh, hi, Zero. Thanks for the raid. How's it going?
All right then. If we're only tables and chairs, I can sort out easily. Let's start by.
Hope you had a good stream. We're probably going to be wrapping up not too long. But I appreciate the raid.
Can't catch me.
Walking, I got a teleport there. We're back on the housekeeping class?
Say? You know, since it's Toma teaching, I'd definitely be up for going. Unfortunately, I have quite a lot going on over the next couple of days.
Oh, no problem at all.
Thanks, Toma. Also, this isn't really my place. As the Kamisato clan's butler, I'm sure she'd know a lot about housekeeping.
Sure. Let's go pay her a visit. Let's hope this goes smoothly.
Ah, Toma, and a guest. Has something...
No, not at all.
A housekeeping class. I'm guessing you intend to open the class. In which case, why don't you do a big... Seeing is believing, after all.
I like Faruta's suggestion. In which case, heck, let's get started.
Should I get clean? What does that mean? Am I supposed to burn things? Okay, I'm supposed to debush.
And the flowers will really flourish now that the weeds are gone.
Okay. Don't tell me to do a thing and then don't tell me what to do, you piece of shit game. Actual, what the fuck?
While we're here, though, we should water the trees.
What's this all about?
Surely I'm not gonna have done this in enough time. All the fucking flailing about.
The whole Yashiro commission looks as good as new. We had a lot of spectators, huh? Either way, I usually handle all of this stuff on my own. But having you join me today, well, here's hoping. I'll set out some tables and chairs tonight. Make...
Oh, okay. I counted. Paste.
Can't catch me.
Welcome. With things like this, you can't... Well then, it looks like I'm all yours for this. I also want to take this opportunity to teach you how to knit a sweater. But really, it doesn't bother me at all. People are always going to talk. It's in their nature. But that's enough about all. Let's start with the classic stockinette stitch. Put your thumb on the yarn here. You learn pretty quick. Exactly, just like that. Scarves are always a great choice. Just imagining...
Soft boy. One more to go. Is where I'll treat. Here we go. Sumeru is really pretty. Well, I kind of got ahead of my own thought. Inazuma is really pretty, but Sumeru really just does take the cake. The vibe is just, I don't know,
Well,
all around
that
better.
didn't take long. Some of the dogs are even well, speaking of Ninja Dog, well, after retiring, it's extremely rare to find them on their own. Believe me, I tried establishing. Still, I don't. That's probably... It was in a very aggressive mood the last time I saw it. Let's wait until it's in need before going... But back to our other animal friends. Problem is, most of them don't actually like being touched. That's not a bad idea. We could take photos of them from different angles. See? You're the real fixer here.
Am I actually taking photos? Okay. Surely taking photos all at once is a good idea. It's very stupid.
Well, I think we've got enough photos now. I can't get over how cute they are. They're just adorable, aren't they? I'll have to think carefully about what kind of sweaters... The color should be complementary. You know, the first time I came here, I still remember the first time I fed it. The Kamisato clan had just introduced a series of new policies. I was holding my umbrella on my way to visit one such gentleman of senior status. Sadly, he wasn't interested in I mean, I fixed it in the end, of course. So, anyway, after they turned me away, I decided to take shelter under a tree. It saw me and moved a little further in. So we sat there together.
Cute.
I shared my onigiri
Making
with it.
friends
Still
with the
cold by this
doggies.
point, but still edible. As far as the big shots are concerned, I'm just an expendable servant boy. But when I'm with these little guys and gals, everything, even when I show up empty-handed, they still come to me. When it, sorry, ended up giving you the unabridged version. Shall we come? Great.
What a pleasant, sweet boy. Come on.
I had some things I needed to do, so I ended up burning the midnight oil to get those sweaters knitted. I wonder if they'll actually suit them, though. This one's for Petal. Oh. With any luck, that should then come the spring, and they'll be free to roam the wilds once again. You know, if you take one day at a time and be kind to the world, good things will come your way eventually.
What a little fucking sunshine
That might
boy.
sound a bit naive. At least, it seems to have worked for me.
Okay, well, with
What do you
that... Oh, just like... Put good into the world and it'll give it back, basically.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, just kind of like sweet affirmation stuff. We are gonna call stream there though, guys, because I do not feel like starting Sayu. And I don't see anyone on to raid, so I think we're actually just gonna call it. And not worry about that tonight. So thanks for hanging. I will be back on Friday. And I hope everyone has a wonderful night and day tomorrow. Bye bye.
And that's why I've never spent a single more on any of my snacks.